What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell, game of saving throws. How's everybody doing? What's up, my dudes and dudettes? How we doing?
I can't hold it.
It doesn't work.
I'm sorry. My eyes were starting to water and I couldn't keep it together.
You guys are
Tried
going
to do the mannequin challenge and we fucked it up. We
try
fucked it
to
up.
freeze frame me out. Freeze frame me out, man.
I'm the worst. I can't stop blinking.
Here's the best
All of a
part.
sudden.
Here's the best part, is that we don't even have Tyson up at the top.
Yeah, where's Tyson at?
It was his idea.
There he is. There he is.
Good
Classy
timing.
MFer.
I subconsciously shit all over it.
Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, that makes me
Poor
happy.
Tyson. What did he do to
Welcome,
deserve this? Nothing.
welcome everyone to D&D
Mudcat,
on
great.
Mixer with all of my ridiculous friends. And the probably the most intoxicated campaign of Saved by the Spell.
Every time.
I
You
appreciate
say
your
that like it's a
commitment to
bad
design.
thing.
Yes. And by the way, fuck you, Radio, for wearing your Padres hat today.
Yes! Yes!
Ooh.
Yeah! I wasn't gonna wear it, then I went, oh, I have to fucking wear it. I have to fucking wear it.
Oh, all we got was Paul Goldschmidt hitting a home run today. That's the only glory we got. I hate you. so
God
much.
bless you. It's the only reason I wore it. I'll take it off once we get into combat so you don't kill my
No,
ass.
it's the only sports team you have left, and as someone who's lost a good chunk of theirs over the time, it's okay.
Dude, we even lost our minor league fucking football team.
Aw.
we had Fleet and they pulled the plug on it. Like, nope, sorry.
Well, and at the end of the day, they're like, no, San Diego's just too comfortable to do anything.
Exactly. We just want to smoke weed, drink craft beer, sit on the beach, and fuck around.
Oh my God, already
It's a
coming
good
in
life.
hot. Harbinger, thank you for that big tug sub.
Let's go.
Appreciate that. I want to see who's going to break first. This is much like in Major League Baseball, where they have the standoff
Dahmer.
on the line.
Like that.
Oh no,
Oh.
Barnes and Noble.
If there's one thing you should know, Mudcat does commit. He commits to
Oh,
some of
wow.
the weirdest things.
I just realized he was still holding it.
know.
Wow. That's
I hope
impressive,
he-
Mud.
I want to see.
When I plant my flag, I plant my fucking flag. My arm was getting tired and I wasn't able to drink, so.
priorities.
Actually, I had the whiskey like it was like sitting on my tongue the entire time, so it was like really burning my tongue. I
No.
was struggling.
By the way,
I don't recommend-
congratulations.
don't
Everybody in chat, you've once again already broken Mix It Up bot
Let's go.
to start the show.
Hey.
So let's go.
Bravo to you.
Yep, let's
Everybody
go ahead and
wreck
get
it.
that
It's
restarted.
been wrecked.
On the count of three, back of finger guns. One, two,
No, and I don't
three.
do it on command. I'm not a monkey. That's not. Everybody else doing it is not fair either.
No.
That's not how this works.
No, her last word shot is the best. That's my favorite.
You gotta pull that one from the hip.
That one does come from the hip. It's like I like that one.
Oh man.
Oh my God, Radio, what have you been up to this week, my dude? Recovering
Been good
after your fever dream last week.
My God, I didn't realize what rough shape I was in until I went back and watched the pod. But yes, I'm fully recovered and back in action. But here's the best part: now the entire rest of the family has it. So
Perfect.
Oh.
the rest of the house behind me is in quarantine. I'm gonna sit in here. I'm gonna hang out with you guys and drink wine for this evening and just call it a night.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Just a very relaxing, low-key night.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows what'll happen?
That's right.
Wine
90?
is a natural.
Lots of Destiny 2. Can't get enough of the game. My favorite. No, I'm just kidding. Been playing a ton of Division 2, man. World Tier 5 came out today, which I got to play a little bit earlier today, so enjoying that, man.
Nighthawk, do me a favor. Collect
And
all
Borderlands.
the 500 gear, so when we play next time, you can give it to me.
I already have, man. I'm on it. Don't worry.
So I see that you have turned to a side cam for D&D. Do you feel that the side cam is going to get you in the role more?
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's the attitude.
Can this guy pick a fucking cam setup?
We'll see. I'm doing a different one every
Green
week.
screen, no
Every
green
time I tune
screen,
in.
fucking red lights, blue lights,
I got
fucking
one
side
behind,
cam, front cam.
So
I love it because I know what episode it is. That's about
there you go. Hey, you know what? There we go.
I can't
There we go,
remember
chat.
what color shirt that I wear, but I know based off the episode what 90's setup is.
He changes position more than. Never mind, it's off color.
It's like- oh, that's amazing.
Sidebar
Wait
that
till
in.
later in the night.
Haven't had enough to drink to let that joke slip yet.
Oh man.
Caustic Phoenix, everyone's excited that you're once again in full animated form and not just a
Yes.
picture. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
What have you done over the course of the last week?
Let's see here. So I did an awesome Jackbox 3 stream. Unfortunately, it ended with For Namesake coming up with this prediction that Ruby is going to die.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Put together a little shirt, which you can buy the shirt apparently from Jackbox. It's a
Yes, you
picture of
can.
Ruby, and she's crossed out, and it says Ruby is the best. Mixed messages, but
Wow.
it's great. That was fun, and I made a new dice box.
Hey.
I'm really excited. It says, let's do some damage. Because I have no
Let's
life.
go.
Show him the inside.
It's just blue.
So
There's just dice on the inside.
Inside.
Really?
Inside.
Here, I can't get it open. Hold on.
Oh god.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
craftsmanship.
Hey, you know what? I did it all in a day. It's just blue.
This is beautiful.
I took out some of the dice so I could actually roll things in it, but
Mudcat, tell us about our adventures in PAX Eastland.
Oh, our adventures in PAX East. Where to begin? Thursday night was just a shit show, man. It ended. I mean, it was fun, but we went to like 3 separate parties. One of which was the VIP Magic the Gathering party, where you saw people in cosplay grinding on each other while Magic the Gathering artwork scrolled across big screens on the dance floor.
Coolest shit of the weekend.
It was pretty fun. We got a swag bag with a bunch of Magic cards.
Thank you,
Then-
Mishy Fishy Who. You're the best.
Yes. By the way, I gotta get those digits from you.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, yeah. Oh no. Then
Call
we
the
went to
next
the
5
Passion
minutes.
party with all the Team Passion through their party, and that was, we got the VIP tickets, so it was all open bar all night for us, pretty much. And about the time we were ready to go, Rob was like, "Yeah, let's get out of here." And I was like,
Redacted.
"Okay, let's go." I walk out of the building, and he goes back into the building to hug everybody, and then so I go back in the building, and he's like, "All right, let's go." And then I go out again, and he goes back to hug everybody. And
sounds
Derek's
like he's trying to ditch you.
and we were taking out with Derek, and Derek was like, we were like, "Hey, we're gonna leave," and it was like, I don't know, he left before us by a good 20 minutes. Yeah, and then we went to that diner late at night where RoBear ate lobster Benedict at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Does
Yes.
not sound good.
It was a good
First
time.
time around, not that great. Little runny. Second time around, much better. Also,
Different cook.
Slightly more, like, still very, very intoxicated, but
Yeah.
less.
And I got to find out all of RoBear's true feelings for me.
Aw.
Hates my content.
Well,
Told me
your-
so at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Wait, put that in context. How did he tell you that he hated your content, Mud?
So
I
I'm
didn't say
in
that.
bed. I'm in,
Oh, this is bedtime talk.
Did you say
I'm
that?
in bed. I'm in bed. It's like 3 in the morning because I think that was the night you slept a long time, right? And then went out. And then I came back from being out drinking at like 1, went to sleep. He comes back at like 3 or something, or 4, and is gonna go somewhere else, some other party, and wants me to go, I presumably. So bangs on the door at 4 a.m. and is like, "Mudcat, your content sucks." And
That's
he didn't
all I
hear me,
said.
but I woke up
very dark.
and all I said was, no, it doesn't.
I wish I would have heard you say it. It would have been even better. In your defense, the only real person that I ever default to telling their content sucks every single convention is Derek Smiths. And I hope Derek is here because he even tweeted about it today. I haven't even got to respond back to it. But yes, Derek Smiths, your content sucks, and I can't wait for your content to be better.
Tough love. Tough love.
Wow. It is, because Derek Smiths is the person that is like 300 times better in person, and I don't even know who's back behind that camera when I turn it on. Derek Smiths is wheeling and making deals, whatever his content is. I'm telling you, he's going to turn the corner. He's going to turn the corner in 2019.
I gotta say, the highlight though of our PAX trip was when you and I had that lunch date to Fogo de Chao, just the two of us. And
oh, dude, that was so good.
We got down on the Brazilian food. Brazilian food, man.
My first, I would
so
no better person to take me to my first Brazilian steakhouse than the master of meat, Mudcat himself, to go full
we ate so much.
Full on keto. It is like, if you've never done it before, you will honestly feel like you're gonna have a heart attack. Like the meat sweats, or like, it was disgusting.
That's a real thing.
I love the difference between, like, you had a little plate that was like piling up with meat, and you were like working off of a surplus, and I was like, they dropped a piece of meat, it was gone. Drop a piece of meat, it was
two
gone.
totally different strategies.
Mudcat has trained for this like his entire life, though.
I quickly found that
keep
out.
up.
I go with the Captain RoBear method. I just binge on as much meat as I can get in me. So put it all in front of me. Don't trickle me.
I'll be honest though. I love sun-dried tomatoes, and Mudcat got to find out one of my weaknesses today. Like, I ate 50% sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh my god!
I fucking love sun-dried tomato. I love anything more on this planet than an antipasta plate is like the best. So I was just killing that, dude.
Do we have any artists in the community that can draw me a cartoon of Captain RoBear binging on sun-dried tomatoes?
Oh, yeah. Like, if you want the Bacchus picture, the Bacchus picture would be the dehydrated on the vine, and I'm just eating it slowly with my toga. Please, artists, make it happen.
Let's go.
That's
I
awesome.
don't remember what you ate, but it was like, what's that fruit, Becca, that's shaped like a star?
Oh, yeah, it was like star fruit.
Star fruit?
Yeah.
I don't think it's star fruit. I think
No,
it's like that.
It's called star fruit.
I think it's the different one. Not the star fruit. The one that they only sell at the Asian markets. You know what I'm talking about?
Star fruit.
Star fruit.
Oh, is that it?
The winking
Yeah.
star fruit.
There's
Well,
only one fruit shaped like a star.
Well, he had one of those and he took a bite and he was like,
They're delicious. They're
he
kind
was
of
like,
like
I don't know about
kiwis.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't seem to enjoy it.
It was, well, I mean, it wasn't bone-in ribeye, and it wasn't the dank cantaloupe that I had next to it. So, like, that cantaloupe was fire. Yeah, I'm sure it could be fine, but like there was other shit that needed to be consumed.
Honestly, I found the black beans there to be incredible. They were black beans with stewed sausage in them, and it was great.
I would go back tomorrow in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Durian. Ugh.
100%
That
worth the
smells.
cost.
So
Isn't that the fruit that smells durian?
Oh yeah, that stuff smells like trash.
Yeah, like when you open it and it just like stinks like shit.
Awkward Tyson, big week for you, my dude. Big week.
It was a big week. Not only did we hit 2K, but we're over 2,100 now.
Oh
Thanks.
damn!
Dang.
All of a sudden.
Overkill.
So yeah, we hit the 2K, hit the 21, put in the partner app, and I'm under quality review right now. So if you guys want to hang out at any point this week, I'd appreciate just stopping by, saying hi, keeping things crazy. Feed the dogs. Let's go.
Feed the dogs. Is that
Tyson also employs the Flex for Follow campaign. So
Dude,
you know, if you like the muscles you see, can we get just one
Tip
quick
the
dab,
dimple.
a dab for follow?
the dimple?
Tip
Yes!
Follow for
That's
follow.
what I'm talking about. Come on.
Yeah,
Am I
Dab
seeing
for
it?
follows right there.
Is dabbing
seeing-
still a thing?
Am I
Dabbing
seeing
always
correctly
a thing.
in chat that we've got a Death of Valis picture happening? We've got some fan art happening.
Oh my
Nice.
god. We both
Estenial?
have spots on our Discord for fan art, so please post it there. For God's sakes, do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Discords, join the Discord so you can get on D&D LFGs.
Destiny.
Yes. For
Not Destiny LFGs.
For everyone that is loading in going, how do I get in on this? Well, you're going to have to get on it with LFG and the rest of the community. That's how it's going to happen.
One thing I was meaning to talk to you about, and I'll just say it live, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a central like Excel document or something that has a list of everyone you can sign up in a list of like LFG players, and then like establish games and where they meet, whether it's your Discord or my Discord or Roll20 or whatever, and when. That way we could post that in anybody's Discord, and basically you can just sign up there and people will be able to use it as a resource to find people.
Just pin it and make it a living document.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that this week.
Nice.
Get it done.
Love it. Yeah, so as far as my side, thank you guys. It's been a wild week. Like I said, most of this stuff in PAX is redacted and we can't talk about it yet, but we are working on a ton of shit behind the scenes. Thank you guys we crashed that 100 sub threshold on the Wednesday night game and you guys fucking smashed it. We have 2 more emotes that I don't even have uploaded yet that we're gonna get to, and you guys are already like 20 something away from getting another 2. So bring it on. Let's see what you guys got. Let's appreciate it. Like always, when you sub or you tip Embers, it's going into this curated music catalog. It's going into putting this show on. What you do is going directly back into this stream. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for subbing and supporting this channel. We appreciate that so much. And if you guys want even more emotes, you guys know what to do. Appreciate it so much.
You heard him.
Ember Train.
Don't see that often.
We also have a GoFundMe for funeral costs for Valis.
Oh, you know what? Nobody's gonna give you any damn money. We burnt that body.
Yeah, you're
That was way
gone.
back in Nightstone. There ain't
Cremation's
nothing
way
left.
Oh my
cheaper.
God, appreciate you guys.
If you
Thank
guys don't want Guardian Con drinking money, then that's on you. I'm just trying to hustle here.
Wait, let's just be honest. If you would like to give to the Guardian Con drinking fund, Ken has set up.
We've got a GoFundMe.
He's set up a memorandum for Valis that you can donate to.
Drinks for Valis.
By the way, we haven't talked to this side of the community yet. By the way, thank you guys, because you did fulfill the Spark and Ember bounty last week, getting us to 20 million. So we will be doing the Wild West one shot. We'll be getting a date set for it very, very soon, which I'm pumped about. It's going to be a long, very drunken Saturday, and I'm excited for it, but we'll let you know when that's posted. Also, we will be launching the Patreon as soon as possible this month, and we'll be talking about all the extra bonus features and content that you're going to be able to get to that. We look forward to being able to provide even more value through that Patreon, and that's really going to ramp up what we do. I can tell you this from my side of things, that once the Patreon's launched, the first target event that we're going to work towards with the funds that are created will be our very first live game, which we will do, and this has not been spoken to or said to any of the players. We are going to work on our very first live game in my own bar in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
All
See you in 5 hours. We're doing it today.
It will be over the course of a weekend. We will actually do all 3 shows at the bar.
That's
That's going to be the first thing that the Patreon helps fund, is bringing everyone out for that weekend in lovely Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So we were going to have a celebration of D&D at some point in time in 2019 at my own tavern, and we're going to make an event out of it.
Fancy.
So that's the first thing.
You just want us to come and buy beer at your bar.
Yeah,
I see your game. I see your game here.
Tyson,
Fund
I'm
the
gonna
trip.
bunk it up with you. Is that cool?
I can put up a couple people. but I don't know if I'm willing to make that drive down to the bar because this is way more comfortable.
No, Tyson. Tyson, I will take care of us.
Oh my god.
I'll be sleeping on the bar top.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hotel. Screw you.
That's
all.
fine. You stay there. I'm gonna sleep on the bar top.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're gonna take matters in our own hands, and we're gonna launch our own first live event. And
That's awesome.
yeah, that's gonna be down the road. That's gonna be the first goal of the Patreon. So
Hell,
Can we get like a
That's
live
awesome.
studio audience, like maybe just pulling like some homeless people or
we
whatever?
could even
to, like,
open up with a little mixer
check it
music
out.
before D&D.
oh,
A dance off.
Oh,
Let's
there's-
do a dance off.
there's no doubt we should definitely open up with a little bit of sweet tunes. All right, well, you know what? Without further ado, we should probably get this thing kicking, right?
It was fun, everybody. Have a good night. Chiquios.
See you guys later.
We're not playing it. It's just an update show.
It's half the draw, my dudes.
This D20 is rolling like shit.
Oh, I should test my dice.
Oh,
real
nat
quick.
20. Never mind.
No.
Redemption.
Let's get those
You
cat
wasted your
20s in
nat
the
20.
chat. Cat 20.
Jesus. It's gonna be a low night for me. 3
Yeah.
nat 1s and not a 20 to be seen in an hour.
Ooh. Oof.
Oof. Oofta.
All right,
Oh,
let's
there's
get into
4.
this.
Good God.
Get it out. Get it all
Bounce
out.
it, bounce it on the table. Maybe I'll just reset the sucker. There we go. That's a little better. That's
There we go. There we go.
All right. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week. You guys actually began at Maloric's Tavern, back at the old Nightstone Inn. As you guys regrouped after the disaster that was freeing the prisoners from the dripping caverns. Can't ever say that without a straight face. And you guys embarked on your journey to get out of town. But before you were able to, you actually encountered a friend from the Feywild. A gentleman by the name of Barnes and Noble, which I didn't change it, and I feel so bad that it's still
you
Barnes and Noble. No, I do. I feel slightly worse for wear that I didn't actually change his name. But it's just canon
it's on
now.
par with the friendship that I've had with Rob for 15 years.
There you go.
Expectations unfulfilled. You guys were introduced to a new character from the Feywild, a furblog, a happy individual, while maybe slightly slow at times. Introduced his friendship that he was sent from Chiquios to help and aid the party. Ruby actually spent some time talking to Maloric and wanted to run a gift to a long
Samil.
lost let's see, it was the gift was are you going to Samil, or was Samil the one that died? I forgot. Oh god.
I got it in my
Samil.
notes. I got it in my
Hold
I
on.
notes.
have to go
My
look.
notes.
I can't remember.
Brother Samil died.
Yeah,
Brother
Samil
Morkrim.
Yeah,
Lives in
Morkrim,
Icewind
Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samil died.
Region of
I-
Ushender.
I have it here that there's some giants involved in this
But it-
campaign.
Brunshender.
Bush.
Just a couple.
Hard R.
Arswindale.
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 Arstendale.
That's the best part
Yeah.
about this module. It's that I don't have any of this set in my brain. You agreed as a favor to go run the small box, the small chest to Samil's brother in Icewind Dale. As you convinced the rest of the group that this was a great idea to do, you guys set out on your journey and actually crossed the path where you'd killed the two giants, where Valis's body was partially consumed. And you had a touching moment and maybe a possible vision that the rest of the party didn't get to see, just you.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys made your way up until there was an incoming cloud castle that descended upon you. And you proceeded to have a sweet beanstalk race to the top which was awesome.
You know who won that?
And I tried to fly.
I was close.
So true.
The old
not
Dragon
work.
still got his
Did not work
tricks.
well.
Yeah,
I did
for
not
now, old
fly.
man.
And upon completing said race to the top, you guys were introduced Zephyros, a whimsical, aging cloud giant, unaware of what had transpired down below in Nightstone. You guys realized during the course of a conversation that he appeared to be more of an ally and trusted in the prophecy of the stars and the celestials that he needed to give aid, but not give too much information, like a good piece of plot armor in an RPG.
Makes sense to me.
Thanks, wizards. And you guys were given shelter on top of this floating this floating castle on a cloud that actually has a wizard's hat up at the top and some griffins in the airy. You guys actually took respite finally, and laid down. There were some visions that were had, some information revealed before Hister decided to stumble outside and relieve himself and drain the metaphorical lizard outside. Upon taking a slight leak outside of the floating fortress, he saw an army of giant vultures with members riding them, heading in the distance. And that's where we'll pick up this week.
Are they heading in the distance or are they landing on the cloud? Because last week they were landing on the cloud around us.
They're landing on the surrounding clouds, I think would be a good way to put it.
There we go. Perfect.
You had 100-degree fever. How do you remember that?
I went back and watched the VOD today.
Man did his research.
You know I take my D&D seriously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So as I'm smiling, standing over the cloud, holding myself in my hands, watching all 9 of these vultures fly in, smiling, I will flip my piece back in and button up my armor.
Button it up.
Button it? Buttons? More buttons?
Flip
I'm
my
gonna-
piece.
I'm gonna look back towards the keep. Give one of these
Oh,
to the
nice.
crew inside sleeping.
Mhm. What is it?
Hey, you know anything about guys riding vultures? Because there's 9 of them out here with me.
Are you dreaming? I don't understand.
No, oh my, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Dad Bod, come out. Bring Ruby and somebody wake Barneson.
Oh, instead of
Where the hell is
reluctantly,
Nightcock?
Ruby
My
kicks that Barnes in a little bit.
I'm gonna grab that number 2 ale and take a swig.
Oh God.
Kind of wake myself up.
Oh,
RoBear, you tell me. I don't know exactly where I was when I went to sleep last time.
You were reading a book in the corner by yourself.
Well, no, but I had a outwardly vision with Chiquios.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I was dreaming or super knocked out. Do I hear this?
I kick at you.
I don't know. That's your character's decision whether you hear Hister or not. You're there. You're on that plane.
Okay.
Nightcock would like to call out to Ister and say, only the reason it makes sense these vultures would be here is because they're maybe looking for the remains of Valis, maybe? Could be. Could be it.
Hey, smartass. We left the remains of him back in Nightstone. I don't know what these guys want, but it can't be good.
Ruby does one of those little cat scratches and stretches, and just pulling her paws apart and slowly crawls outside. What is it? Where are the vultures?
Look. Gesturing to the area around me.
Shit.
Is
Get
anyone
out here.
is anyone the Vulture Brigade close enough to hear us at this point?
No, they're not close enough to hear you.
Okay.
We
But how
need to wake
far
up
are they?
Zephyros. Do you know where he's at?
He went up. Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
I'm gonna go explore. But how far are these vultures from us? About how
No,
far?
fly up to
Oh.
the top. Fly up to the top. Wake Zephyros.
All right. All right. Hey, Zephyros, we got some hot vulture action going on here.
Nightcock, how do you fly up to the top? Do you fly internally because there's a cutout inside the main room where you can fly up to the second chamber, or you can fly up on the outside of the tower and go up to where that mushroom capped wizard hat is at the airy where the griffins are at.
All right, I'm gonna fly outside, and now. Is there like a window? I like to envision there's like a window I could see Zephyros in, or how does that work?
I'm sure Zephyros would possibly have a window up in his
All right, I'm
tower.
gonna peek in there, and I'm just gonna give him a little look, give him a little wink and nod.
Little creep
I'm gonna
over
wake his ass up. Zephyros, wake up! We got some vultures out here, and I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Do you have any idea what could be going on? Why these guys are here?
And as you fly up outside, you can see the vulture riders landing on a cloud near in the distance. You fly up to the second window and you look through, and you can see within the room, you can see Zephyros, and you just see his back and it's turned. You can see both of his hands are extended, and you can see constellations in a sphere surrounding him. You can see him manipulating some sort of orb, and it appears that he's currently navigating the cloud that you're on. He doesn't acknowledge that you're there, doesn't turn around.
Hey, Zephyros, to ask you a question. It looks like you're busy there, but we got some vultures outside here trying to figure out if you might know what's going on.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 18.
18. You continue and still nothing. No response.
Nightcock, can you wake the giant or not?
Oh man, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. Zephyrus, can I try for one more persuasion? You need to listen to me, man. We got some vultures outside here. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm still not gonna do it. 16 and 19. So 16 is my persuasion.
Doesn't turn around.
Oh, good morning, Ruby. What is going on? I was talking with Chiquios, I think.
Chiquios? Not right now. I want to talk about that later, but you need to pay attention right now. We
But
might
I was
be under
just
attack.
asleep. It's hard to pay attention when you're sleeping.
You're right, dear Barnson. But there's something more pressing right now. Did Chiquios perhaps give in any prediction as to why anything might be here? Or if not, you need to notice that we're surrounded by vultures now.
Oh, okay. Well, he did send me here to protect you guys. So if there's trouble, I am the answer and I will protect you. I promise.
Histor, I don't know what to do. I don't know anything about vultures. I'm not a air thingy. I don't get off the ground. I don't know what to do.
Hold on. I don't know
maybe
anything
just
about
talk to
vultures,
him.
but I did drink with a guy who rode a griffin once.
He's not relevant.
Okay, answer me this, RoBear. How you said they're riders that are differently adorned. Where is the most adorned rider? Can I see him or her?
Yeah, it's two males. Two males there in the front. Both of them have longer hair. You can see that they're currently wearing a face mask that goes lower on them, kind of goes across like kind of like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and they have two totally different covers that go across their face. One has a mask that is black, and the other one has a mask that is blue. And you can see that the rest of the riders actually have these well-ordained masks that kind of spiral out like a Triceratops plate.
Histor, I've never seen anything like this. I don't think we should be standing out here, out in the open. I have nothing to attack that far.
Well, maybe we can get them to come to us.
They certainly don't look friendly, but maybe we should just try saying hello.
I mean, they're on their own cloud over there. They're not even like hanging out here yet. So what are we worried about?
Hold on. I'm gonna point to the guy with the blue mask, sitting next to the guy with the black mask, and I'm gonna give him one of these. I'm gonna beckon him over here to me.
This
Like all the hair on Ruby's neck just stands straight up. Like her claws kind of like naturally, instinctually like pop out.
I start waving like an idiot. like Forrest Gump on the boat, waving to Lieutenant Dan.
I'm gonna keep drinking that number 2.
Ruby's standing tall. She's trying to look more formidable at this point.
Amazing.
Putting up a show.
All right. And as you wave back into the distance, Hister, you don't actually get a response back from the two that are in front, but you can see what looks like a gust of wind whip up, and a little, almost looks like dirt devils in the sky that seems to push the cloud that they're on forwards. And that cloud is slowly getting closer to yours and looks like it's forming within and creating much of a bridge to where you're at.
Histor, did you invite all of them over?
Nah, I just wanted the one who was in charge, that's all.
Yeah, that worked well, didn't it? Okay, so as this is forming, who wants to be the leader of this and initiate? Perhaps
Let
the
me
rest of us should be ready.
let me talk to this guy in the blue mask real quick. I think well, let me talk to him. Hey, Vulture Rider. My name is Hister Faust. I don't know you, and I don't know why you've come up on this cloud, but I got a feeling I've drank with some of your brethren. You're an air cultist, and I only know that because the son of a bitch that I used to drink with who rode a griffin wouldn't shut up about Yansi Ben. Him and I fought, not against each other, but together, and told me about his brotherhood. I can only imagine that would be you.
As you announce this presence, the man in the blue mask begins to travel forward, and you can see his form for the first time. Long draping duster that cuts itself down the middle like a tabard, and then more poncho-like over the shoulders. It flows down, looks to be made of fine leathers layered up to the top. Full front mask, goggles clipped to the top of his head, long flowing white hair, particularly offsetting yellowish eyes as he begins to step forward. And the first thing you notice on either side are these long daggers to short swords that seem to be curved and bent in awkward fashion. You speak of our Prince Yansi Ben. Tell me more.
Oh, I don't know much about Yansi Ben other than the fact that my friend always tried to tell me about the wonders that he did, being an elemental. He something about wind. He always talked about wind. Honestly, him and I fought and drank and talked to the point of where we passed out.
Are you the master of this keep, Dragonborn?
I am not the master of this keep. I am a guest of the master of this keep, along with my friends Ruby, Emery, Nightcock, and this fuzzy guy over here is Barnes and Noble.
Hey. Oh, hi guys. I'm Barnes and Noble. At your service. Pleasure to meet you.
Beetly eye stares back.
Do you
Doesn't
come
quite
as
know
a
what to
foe?
make. You are out of place, Tabaxi. But stares back at the rest of the group.
I mean,
Where-
we're on a cloud. We're all kind of out of place.
He's got a point. We're on a fucking cloud.
Kind of looks back across. Bring me the cloud giant. Dragonborn.
Cloud Giant's a little busy right now, or my my Aarakocra friend up there, pointing to Nighty up at the mushroom top with a little hat on it, would have brought him down already. So, what can I help you with?
Nightcock, are you still hovering next to the
Yeah,
window?
so I'm still trying to get. It's Zephyrus, right? Is that what's the guy's
Zephyros?
name again?
Mhm.
Zephyrus, yeah. So obviously can't get his attention, so I'm actually gonna walk over him and I'm gonna kind of lay my hand on I don't know how freaking tall he is, shoulder, leg,
okay,
whatever.
So you're flying into the room now.
Yes, I'm actually gonna fly in the room. Yes.
I need you to
Yeah,
make a
I'm gonna try.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It'd be a 20, not natural.
You are frozen in place the minute you walk into the room.
No.
I need everyone to mute themselves except for Nightcock.
All right.
You son of a.
Uh-oh.
Nightcock.
Yeah, what you got?
The minute you walk into Zephyrus's chamber, your muscles tense and they freeze.
Okay.
When you cross into his threshold, it's unfamiliar. It's like gravity is less.
Okay.
As you walk in and you can't see him. His back is still to you, but you can hear him in your head.
Like he's getting in my head, like
Yeah.
talking to me.
And he goes, Aarakocra. I'm in the middle of something incredibly important. I would advise you not to take another step. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Can we get some nat 20s?
Let's go.
Yes.
It's almost like hearing a siren in your brain ring out. It's hard, and you blink and your eyelids go up, and if you could see, your eyes are filled with what looks like galaxies and dotted stars, and for a fleeting moment you can see other worlds, and you can see giants, you can see storm giants. You can see what looks like a betrayal between a family. You can see what looks like someone being cast out. And then you're bammed. You can see more worlds and galaxies and spinning, and it feels like you're back on this plane and you're moving. You can see out in the distance what it looks like the destination that you're heading. You can see something that looks familiar, like Icewind Dale. I would suggest that you step back out the window. For a moment, I will tend to you when I can.
Okay. So can Nightcock, I'd like to just kind of slowly step back.
You can.
Okay, I can?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Thanks to
Okay.
your nat 20. You are not
Okay.
frozen in your spot.
All right, so
As you
what I-
slowly back out the window.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it
gonna
appears
look-
that he is in mid-concentration of controlling this tower.
Okay. So he's focused on getting us there. All right.
There's nothing crazier than seeing nat 20s and going,
Yeah.
what the fuck did he just land?
Very confused.
And I can't
was-
even ask because it's not part of this engagement.
I
This is
beat
why
your
I go back
system.
and watch
Secrets.
VODs, you gues.
Secrets.
I beat his system and I wrote down the timestamp of when that happened, so I don't have to watch the whole fucking thing to find it.
That's a great idea.
Cheater.
That's a 200 IQ right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's an hour 23 in if you want it.
You didn't even make me pay for it. Thanks, Mud. I appreciate that. We are friends, aren't we?
All right. Nightcock, you've slowly descended back out of the window now.
Yep. Looking basically like slowly descending out of the window, looking back down at the group, trying to figure out what's going on with those guys. Now, am I far enough to hear? Am I close enough to hear the group below? Because I'm pretty high, right? So all the conversation that's been happening with Hister, is Nightcock able to hear all that stuff while I was peering in the window?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
All right. Okay.
And as you descend out of the back of the window, a gentleman that is engaged with Hister, the man with the blue ninja mask, looks back across at you, Hister. So you lay in the same bed as the Aarakocra of the sky.
The Aarakocra's my friend. We fought in battle together. Yes.
I don't think they don't really share a bed though. I think it's just a
Yeah, I think I'd have noticed that they were sleeping together.
I really tried to deadpan you on that. I just couldn't stop myself.
Hey, it seems like things are getting tense here. You guys want a drink? And I'm gonna pull out a different skin full of lemon drops and ask if that dude wants a drink. The guy with the blue mask.
And he slowly walks up to you, Emery. Emery, what do you look like at this time? Describe yourself.
I'm dad bod right now. Full dad bod.
Just describe your dad bod to the audience.
Got the dark hair, beard, blue tunic. Not you wouldn't say fat, but there's some jiggle there. Like it's a
Patent for the pushing?
There's some heft.
Yeah, so you're
centralized in the front there.
You look like a rogue, that kind of middle-aged rogue.
Right, yeah, I got the belt on with my tunic, and the belt is a little too tight right underneath my gut, so the gut kind of hangs over the belt a little bit. I was really good at football in high school, and then I went to college and kind of let myself go. I used to work out, and you could tell that.
You got a done lap?
The man with the blue face mask takes a few steps forward. You can hear the click of his riding boots as they clang, and it's odd because you're walking across this pillow top of a cloud, and he actually pulls the mask down. And you can see that there's a large scar that rides across his face, just on the right side, not on the left. He sticks out his hand.
And I'm gonna extend the drink to him when I say that's a wicked scar, dude. Probably a good story there. and like send the drink to him.
True bartender.
Yeah. He grabs it, not full Trump handshake, but forceful. He doesn't yank you forward.
Power move. I got it.
Yeah. Gives it a sniff. Throws it back.
It's a lemon drop, in case you're wondering.
I was hoping it was.
It is. It's a skin full of lemon drops.
It's just, is this a fucking lemon drop?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty popular. People seem to like them when I make them, so... I've got an ale. Would you like to try the ale?
I recommend you don't try the ale.
It's my own blend.
Let's just say that on the sake of friendship. Don't try the ale.
Reals. I would have rather had a shitty SoCo and lime.
I'm gonna search right through my skins to see if I have any SoCo lime.
No one's done a SoCo and lime since 1714 AF. And he leans in. I'm going to act like this never happened.
Yeah, you know what? I hear
Pulls
that
his
more
mask
than you
up.
think. I'm gonna reach my hand back out to take that back from him.
He actually doesn't. He throws it.
Oh man.
What business do you have with the owner of this place?
I'm not here to talk to you, Tabaxi. You could shut your mouth.
Well, why not? Part of the party.
Seems you have an issue with me.
You waste my time,
No.
Tabaxi. Dragonborn, fetch this giant.
1 second. Hey, 90. How's the giant?
All right. So at this point, I'd like to fly back down to where the rest of the group is.
Mhm.
I'd like to look at Ister and say, "Look, hey, I try to get this giant's attention. This guy's busy right now. He told me that. Sorry.
Say it as your character, my dude.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's okay. Don't
Yeah,
worry about your character voice.
Hister.
Just talk.
So Hister. So I tried to get this guy's attention. All right. This dude's busy. He's got some weird shit going on up there. For a minute, I was frozen, and he got in my head a little bit. We kind of had some conversations. He said, "Look, I'll get to you in a minute. This guy's busy. There's no getting him down. He's going to come down when he's ready to." So if this guy here in the blue mask right here, you're telling me wants to know what's going on, it's on the giant. I can't get him to come down here.
Tell that Aarakocra to drop his arms now. You are in the presence of men of Yansi Bin.
Listen here, son of Yansi Ben. My group is my family. And the Aarakocra is going to keep his arms. And the giant is busy doing shit. So with all respect to you and your god, what can I help you with? Because he's busy.
I will tell you one more time because you understand the presence of Yansi Bin. You will tell that Aarakocra to drop his arms now.
Well,
And tell that
you'll
cat.
understand.
You will tell that cat not to look at me again.
You'll understand because of the pact you swore to Yansi Ben that you only tag people who have fucked with your shit.
You know
We
nothing.
have done
You know
nothing
nothing
to
of
you.
our pact, Dragonborn.
His story
You
is
know
fine.
bar conversations. And at this point in time, the man in the black mask is starting to walk forwards. You will get that giant.
If my Aarakocra friend says the giant is ungettable, then you're not getting the giant until he's ready to talk to you.
What is your name, Dragonborn?
I told you. If you don't remember, my name is Hister.
Hister.
in all fairness, Nightcock's arms are attached to his body, so it is very hard for him to drop them.
Will someone else silence the slow one from the ground as well? Do not speak.
We all speak
You're
on
in the
equal
presence of the
terms.
sons of Yon Sebin.
And here I thought I was in the presence of the cult of the howling hatred.
I don't know who this one Cena guy is, but I don't really like him that much.
You know
These guys are
nothing.
kind of dicks.
You know nothing of howling hatred. You sit at bars, you hear conversations.
Yeah, I fought
Yes,
beside
sir.
your brethren. Is that not good enough for your god? Because I believe it is. We spilt blood together.
Win.
50 some odd years ago outside the Fane.
Roll a persuasion check or intimidation. Depends.
They're both equal. They're
Ruby
both plus
puts
5.
her hand on his store shoulder, and I'm going to give him inspiration.
It's a 21.
Kind of turns his head slightly. If you did fight with us, you would get that giant for us. You would understand how important it is
Well,
to Yon
I
Sebin that I speak with them.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. Because if my Eric Cochran friend says he's busy doing something, then this big fucking cloud we're all standing on depends on whatever he's doing.
I don't trust whatever sky friend you have made.
Well, I do. And if you don't, we've got a problem.
The man in the black mask comes up and slowly starts to whisper into his ear, and it's creepy. You can tell that it's definitely a twin vibe. They put off yellowish eyes as well, long white hair.
Hey,
Seems to be more soft spoken.
Hey, Double Dragon, if you mind just telling us why do you need the giant? Maybe that would help. Maybe if you told us what the fuck you wanted, we could help you better.
Turns and he goes, matter of fact, I think that you should all kneel to Yon Sebin.
I don't know, man. My knees aren't so good. If I bend, they're probably not getting back up.
And you should have stuck to the ground, fat man. These skies were not made for you. Nor was it for the tabaxi. And he actually spits. Actually spits on your foot, Ruby.
Whoa.
His store, I'm not
We have
dealing
been
with this
polite
anymore.
up until this point. Told you what we can provide. You've disrespected my friends not once, not twice.
They are
3
not my
times.
friends, nor are they my concern, Histar. I
They're
have given you
my
my
friends.
grace.
And I've given you mine. As a respect for a
Get
soldier.
the cloud giant, or you will meet Yon Sebin.
Grab the pommel of my long sword and pull it out. Rest it over my shoulders like this. Look at him go. If you want to meet your god today, we can help arrange it. But we will not meet Yon Sebin. Just like I will not go see Bahamut today.
Now, guys, can't we just get along? Maybe I can go. I can probably go get the giant. I'm pretty tall. I can probably just speak to him on his level. It's
Barnes, if Nightcock can't get him, stay here with us.
I'm telling you, Barnes, this guy, he was doing some crazy shit up there. Very busy. Trust me. I couldn't persuade him. I don't think there's a chance that you're going to be able to.
I can be very persuasive at times. But I will stay here because I feel like these guys are kind of assholes, and I should probably protect you guys if shit hits the fan.
Definitely seems like it's going that way.
That's the smartest thing you've said, Barnes.
I'm gonna go ahead and just subtly put my hands on my daggers, just not grabbing them, but subtly just hands, over the top of my hips.
And I'm gonna take an arrow out, and I'm gonna start flicking the tip of that arrow.
You've had
And-
our grace up until this point. You can go about your business, or we can go toe to toe.
Maybe we could just have tea until we wait.
Walks up into your face, Hister. And for a second, I thought maybe you actually knew the greatness of Yonsei Bin.
Being a zealot never saved anyone.
I will give you my name, Histor. So, when I kill the rest of your friends, and I spare you, and send you off this cloud, you will know that Amarath was here, and spared you in the grace of Yonsei Bin for your service. And
I'm
he pulls
shaking in
up
my boot.
the rest of his mask.
Can Ruby reach out and try to curse him? She has to touch him. I was standing right behind Histor.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Slip those hands in there.
That is a +9, so I'm ready for this.
Ooh, let's go.
That is a 15 + 9, 24.
Come on, let's go.
This seems really powerful, so I don't.
All right. As
He
you
has
hear
to
that,
do a wisdom save. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. No wait, no. This is a touch action. Yeah. So if I touch him, then he has to do a wisdom save.
wisdom saving throw coming up.
All right, a 14. God, I hope this.
Oh no! It's
What
a
is it?
15.
No!
Damn.
Even though it's a sneak attack, shit!
Oh damn.
And what was
So
this?
instead,
What were you trying to do?
I was going to bestow a curse.
Oh no.
And as you go in to drop this curse, he sees it's like this lanky cat ball. It's like I can imagine like you've been sneaking during this conversation. just total like cat sneaking at the side, and it's like and you link this ball. And he pulls away just in time. It's like this whiff of like necrotic ethereal magic like goes up into the air. And he looks at you with wide eyes, and you can see the yellow irises. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah!
Here we go!
I'm gonna
ready?
yell, "Soup's on!" and I'm gonna flip those daggers out.
Suits on.
Mine is a 19.
17.
Hold on, just hold your numbers.
Okay.
Hold your numbers. God, I have way too many scenes.
I'm also, so while we're waiting, I'm gonna be Street Fighter, back and forth.
Oh yeah, totally getting it.
Just like,
All right, let's accurately display the scene now. All right, Barneson, where would you be at in this fray?
Oh my god.
You're muted.
So much.
Sorry, it was too nice. I'll be kind of over here,
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
give or take.
Nightcock,
Yep.
where would you be in this interaction?
Dang, I'll get that out. I would say.
Well, you were talking with them, so you need to be somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you right next to Hister.
Right here. Yeah,
'Cause
sit
you were-
right there. We're next to the other guys. We'll be fine.
Okay. Perfect. All right. We're gonna make a roll for the two lead cultists, Amarath and his friend. but you don't know his name yet.
I don't have a token here, but I should be up next to that blue mask guy.
Oh shit! By the way, I still don't have an Emery token.
Oh shoot.
Just take my picture and put it there.
It's not far off.
I know I was your inspiration. Go fuck yourself.
I'm totally gonna give you the NPC for the moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Where'd you like to be? Point to that.
Well, I was giving a drink to that guy with the blue, and then
We'll put you.
I guess we kind of disengaged a little bit.
I'll put you in that line with the rest of them,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and I'm gonna put you right there, Tyson.
Okay.
So we're all standing in a line, like all cinematic then,
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
like Avengers style.
I'll be Tony
100%.
Stark.
I'll be Black Widow. I'm
If we go by-
gonna unzip my suit a little bit.
If we go by Meowser's Twitter post, then yeah. I think I was the only part of Steve Rogers that I have is his stubbornness, which is his worst trait.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and give me that number, 90.
19.
Dang.
Histar.
19.
Do you guys want to have a roll off?
Sure.
Go ahead, do that roll off. Ruby.
Straight roll.
15.
Oh, jeez. I was to 7.
So roll off between me and Nister?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Oh, and I still won
Nice.
it.
Emery.
17.
Okay, so the whole batch of other cultists are completely batched, so they're all in the same initiative. Same thing with the vultures.
Fucking cheers.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, if you guys didn't press it already, you guys did receive that full rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Just to let you know.
You have to leave, right?
All right. Bam. Now we get some. Oh man, who's gonna get Sparta kicked?
Oh no.
Oh, we can fall off the cloud, can't we?
Yeah.
I rolled
Totally.
a 6, FYI.
Uh,
You didn't ask.
Oh yeah, I don't have a. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, that's perfect because you're dead last. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead since we got everything queued up and ready to go. You guys need to run and take that bathroom break or reload your beer. Go ahead and do that right before we get into combat. We'll be right
good.
back, guys.
BRB.
Tried everything I could not to get into shit tonight.
I know, you did a good effort.
Really did not want to fight. Fucking.
I
Was-
kept my mouth shut to try not to escalate anything.
Well, he disrespected you, and he
Yeah.
disrespected Knight.
He was a real jerk.
And I'm only gonna take that so much between my family. So you know what? Fuck this guy.
Yeah. I think we did what we had to. No,
Yeah.
give
Hey, we tried.
Yeah.
This was his choice, not ours. now
It was
the
a good
question.
effort.
Now the question is, after how long we have to remember how to do combat. So this is gonna be a whole level of interesting.
We're gonna have to really work hard to stay alive. That's the key thing.
Well, the only thing we have to our benefit is the fact that we only have 2 people up in our shit,
What?
and they're the elites, and then everyone else is further away. So they're gonna have to do ranged attacks against us, which is probably going to lower their shot towards AC. So if they're shooting bows and arrows and shit like that, we can only hope that it's like sub 16.
Well, here's hoping. I don't know. I'm worried. I don't know. Because by the way they look alone, they sound incredibly powerful. I don't know if this is one of those things where we're technically outmatched, so we just have to stay alive long enough for Sephiroth to come save us.
This is a group of fucking mercenaries and assassins. They are second level shit.
Yeah.
So, well,
I mean, it's exciting.
I'm hoping to God, after all the D&D shit I've been reading while I've been feverish and sick,
Yeah.
that
Just like paying off.
these guys are as low level as I hope they are.
Yeah. Just
because they're basically
make sure you use Hunter's Mark right away.
Oh, first thing's fucking going on.
Yeah.
Guy with the blue mask. I want to make it. I want to make an example out of him and his little boyfriend, which I think they're twins.
Yeah.
I think one has a scar on this side, one has a scar on that side. That's why he's made it so pronounced. So if they're not a pair of brothers, they are a pair of brothers in battle.
Yeah.
Which is my assumption.
I do have some moves, but I need to get away from everyone a little bit more.
There's no rocks for you to hide behind this
I know. Well, no, like some of it's like in the vicinity around me.
If you look at his map, we are definitely on an island on the edge of the clouds.
Right.
So I don't think there's.
And we're all shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna hide behind my happy ass and 90s, which.
It's fine.
This is gonna be real interesting.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just hide behind Barneson. That's what you're here for anyway, right?
Right. Make sure your healer takes all the damage.
Yes.
You
yes. I thought, isn't that a strategy? And why not?
It didn't work so well for Valis.
Yeah. Have you actually heard of these characters? Like, what did he say?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I just know from the fucking massive consumption of fucking D&D lore that I've been reading over the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Somebody read into this story, but it was great.
No.
Ooh. Nerd.
I'm reading all my spells. That's why I'm so quiet. I don't know this character, so.
Make it happen.
I went to get a drink and realized I was out of Coke Zero, so now I just have to drink pint glasses of whiskey.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I was in a sweet mood.
Aren't you always in a sweet mood, baby?
You know, I had a sweet tooth tonight. A little bit of whiskey and Coke, but Jameson will do.
All right.
Let's get back at this.
All right.
Bring it on in. Bring it on in.
Okay, here we go.
Is
the combat.
Within that seconds of Ruby reaching over and trying to bestow that curse on the Amarath. Seemingly what looks like Amarath's twin extends both hands out and begins to form a tempest storm of air. As you can see, a wall of wind descend out in front of you, and it feels like a gust that's gonna knock you off of your feet. You're blown backwards. You all need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit!
Everybody in the line?
Mm-hmm.
Hold the line.
Hold the door.
16.
16 as well.
18
That
for
is
me.
15.
14.
All right. Everyone fails.
What? Shit.
No.
Cool.
All right. Everyone within the line is pushed back to the edge of the cloud.
Oh damn!
Every single person is teetering now on the edge.
Isn't there a castle back there behind us?
Yeah.
There is. guys are currently on the edge of the current piece of cloud that you guys are on, pushed back by this wind. Well, you try to dig your heels in, but you're not able to find purchase. As you look back and you can see him still extending this force out of just strong torrent wind. At the same time, you can see that wind blowing starts to separate where the castle is on its cloud, and it's actually making almost a 20-foot gap between where you're currently at and itself. So you are currently cut off from the rest of the keep. Hister, it is your turn.
Well, shit. I'm gonna have to hold action. I have no way to get to them, and I've got nothing at range. I'm kind of screwed at this. How far away are they?
No, you're still on the same cloud.
Okay, so I'm basically cut off from the
You're cut
keep.
off from the keep.
All right, so I can't retreat.
Left. No, you can't. There is no retreat to the keep.
Well, fuck it. Then I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, since I've slid back, pull my sword back from behind my back, hold it, the guy with the blue mask. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
By the way, I'm gonna mark him with a blue dot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mark this guy with, I don't have a black dot, so I just won't mark him.
Okay.
This guy's, you're gonna Hunter's Mark him. Perfect.
Yep.
Bam.
Blue guy's got Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to run at him with my my great sword, and I'm gonna take my first attack.
All right, you run forwards, sword in hand.
17 plus 6, 23.
23 will hit.
Yes, there we go. First attack. That is 2d6 plus 3, and then my Hunter's Mark on top of that. It's a 6. And a 1, 7, 10 plus Hunter's Mark. I gotta remember what the hell Hunter's Mark is.
1d6.
It's 1d6.
Yeah.
10 plus a d6 is another 6. 16 points slashing damage for my first attack on Mr. Blue Mask.
Let's go.
Get it. Hit hard.
All right, what else are you doing?
I'm gonna swing at him again. With
Go
the
ahead,
same,
swing at him again, baby. Roll that
second
beautiful beam
attack.
footage.
Which will be this time plus 6. That is 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Oh, sexy. All right. So, great sword again. So fucking 6 again. Let's fucking rock. 5, 6, and 5 plus 3. So that puts us at 14 plus another. And another 3. That's 7. That's a second attack is 17 points slashing damage.
So 16 and 17?
Yep.
All right. We're going to get my calculatrice up here, baby. There's a lot going on in this battle. Bam. As you come through with your sword and you find purchase on him, no problem. You're able to take multiple strikes. Seems like you hit him in the rib cage once, slice through. You're able to bring your great sword back up over the top of his shoulder and cut in between his shoulder blades and find purchase, and you draw back. And it's odd because you don't see blood spill out for the first time, and it's disturbing. It looks like you've done damage, but It's odd to say the least. And you look down, you can see what looks like sand pouring out. And when the sand hits, it kind of spins off into a little mini dirt devil.
Nah, look at my sword and show it to everybody behind me and go, no blood! They're already dead! Let's fucking kill them all!
And it doesn't look like they're undead. It doesn't. It looks different. They don't look zombified. Just,
Whatever it is, we'll take them down.
all right. Anything else for your turn, Histor?
I don't have any bonus actions that I can run with. I've done all my actions in combat. Got my hunter's mark on him. That is going to end my turn.
All right. Nightcock.
All right. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the other
The unnamed twin.
unnamed twin. Yeah. Yes, I don't know. Mark there is level 1.
Bam.
I would like to. I want to pull out my longbow, and I want to use my sharpshooter ability. Yeah, so I just take a -5 to attack roll, and then if it hits, I get an extra 10 damage
That's right.
to the guy. So all right, so first roll, here we go. That would be 19 for the first hit with the -5.
As you take your first shot that flies through the air, he seems to bend the air back around to actually break your arrow and spins off.
Okay. I guess we'll go for the second attack as well. Go for the second one. Nat 20. Let's go.
Dude!
Nat-
Firing them off. Look at some nat 20s in chat. Let's go!
Nat 20, baby. This time you draw back and you fire your arrow, and you can see it. The camera comes in slow motion and goes down the shaft of your arrow. You can see the torrent of winds trying to push it from side to side, but your arrow flies through and finds its own little wind tunnel and is able to pierce and hit him in the clavicle. And it's by surprise. You can see he's taken back by the magic that he seems to be manipulating between the air and you, and it strikes him. Go ahead and roll your dice. Double the dice for your damage, and that'll be plus 10 as well.
And then plus my hunter's mark, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So
Hunter's
7
mark is
was
double
what I
too.
rolled, plus 3 would be 10. So double that, right? Correct.
Double your dice.
Double your plus 3.
Oh,
Just
okay.
the
So
dice.
14 plus 3 be 17, 27 plus a d6, which is a 1. So 28, right?
28 points of damage.
Get it, son.
This
Your
is gonna
hunter's
be
mark
tough,
is double
guys.
too.
Coming in hot.
Hey,
I can't roll
90,
nat 20s all night.
90. Look what you did. I did
Ugh.
33 points in 2. You fucking did that much in 1 hit.
Yeah, but this wind's gonna make it tough, group. Ugh. Woo.
Right. Did you double your hunter's mark?
No, I didn't double my hunter's mark.
All right.
So
Get it.
What was your hunter's mark?
that was 1, so that was 2. So
Okay,
just
cool.
adds an
29.
extra point. Yeah.
Bam.
Take it.
Nice.
Boom. Fat 20s. God damn it. I love you, bud. Fat 20. All right. Anything else for your turn, Nutty?
Yeah, so bonus action,
You already used
Like
that with
how-
your hunter's mark.
Oh, is that is that my bonus action?
Hunter's Mark is your bonus action.
I thought that was a spell.
Yeah, it's a
I guess that-
spell.
no, that
It's
would
a
be
bonus action.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, then I don't have anything else. Then if I use
right.
my bonus action,
That'll
I'm good. My
conclude your
done.
turn. Dad Bod Rogue Emery.
All right, I'm gonna run up with Hister to this blue dude. As that's happening, my daggers are gonna illuminate with the bright green flame. Using the green flame blade on them.
By the way,
so I'm gonna roll the.
You can flavor this however you want.
All right.
You can make it look in any way that you want, and because of your skill, I will let you flavor it depending on what you look like.
Oh, dope. All right. Well,
So whatever
we're
Dad
gonna-
Bod form is, roll it.
we're gonna make that a blue to match my tunic. It's a nice.
Covered in lemon drops.
You're not gonna make it lemon drop colored?
No, it's gonna be, and it's gonna be ice.
We totally forgot. Nobody did a lemon drop at East. We totally.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, no.
God.
So it's
Because
gonna.
we have self-respect for ourselves.
Yeah, obviously.
We'll change that
That's
at
what it
E3,
is.
dude. We'll change that at E E3.
Oh
gonna
God!
be,
If I do a lemon drop at E3 in LA, oh, that's the most LA thing
Oh,
to
it's
do.
happening.
How bougie can you get?
You're gonna be so basic.
Let me get my Uggs on.
Those are comfortable.
I would pay for your Uggs if you'd wear them in LA.
I once again PSA. I love women that wear Uggs. No problem with it.
So then I'm gonna make those blue and kind of almost an ice, like they're gonna like a frost,
Like an
The-
ice
the
dagger.
kind of
like an ice
Wow.
knife,
like a kind
kinda
of
like an
ice
ice knife.
like a kind of ice knife that can kill your own character.
right? Kind of like an ice
Yeah.
knife, but it doesn't explode.
Yeah.
that one.
Perfect.
So they're gonna be
Yeah.
kind of frosted knives almost. They're gonna
Sweet.
mist with as the temperature that
Yeah.
steams off of them. And I'm gonna rush forward at him and try to hit him with this first one. Hopefully with sneak attack too. So that is 18 plus whatever this dagger does. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know what my dagger does. 1 second.
No one knows.
Where the fuck is my shit?
You want my dagger? It's +6, and it does 1d4 damage
It's plus
3.
6, so 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, so I'm gonna hit him with that first one there, and that's gonna be with sneak attack. That's gonna be 11 for that first one, and then I'm gonna go for him with the second dagger, which will be a 21.
Okay, remember you got to roll green flame blade. Let's
Right.
go ahead and
You want to do the
resolve.
green flame first?
Let's go ahead and resolve
Okay.
all of it.
All right. So that was 11 plus green flame is just a 1 for that dude.
Okay, so
12.
total 12 damage. All right.
Yeah, 12 on that
As
first.
you let's see here. That would be 45. As you produce your ice blade, as you pull it from your side, it's almost like you can see like the atmosphere begin to form and make the ice around your dagger as you sink that first one directly into his chest. And when you pull that blade back out, you can see it explodes out of his chest and seems to like crystallize the moisture in the air and makes this bridge to the next person, his twin, and explodes like the ice knife into his chest like multiple daggers. Go ahead and how much damage does the next person take?
Oh, hold on a second. Actually, I think I told you wrong. I think it was more damage on that first guy. Oh no, wait. The second one's plus my modifier. Okay, first one was this one.
It's all right. It's new attacks.
Yeah, second one will take 10 damage.
Whoa!
Yeah, roll a 7 plus 3 for my spell modifier.
Damn!
The second guy.
Let's go!
Oh.
So.
All right. Bam.
And yeah, and then I'm gonna attack with the second dagger on the first guy.
All right, go for it.
Dang.
And that's going to be a 23.
23 will hit as well.
Nice. Just a 1d4 for 3 damage.
Just to top it off.
Yeah.
Just a little salt bay over the
Just
top.
a little bit on the top.
Yeah, and as you
for
sink,
you.
as you sink your daggers into both of them, you see the same effect that looks like a spilling hourglass. As sand seems to be pouring out of their bodies instead of blood.
Sand.
All right,
Fucking sand. That's be my turn.
all right. Ruby, it is your turn.
This is a new one I haven't used yet. But I would like to use Shatter.
Shatter, shatter.
Range is 60 feet, so I'm going to go for that back right group and kind of aim for that middle because it has a radius of 10 feet.
Let's go.
And try to go for all of them in that little back area.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going for a hit right there.
Yeah.
Little sister, you make that, you'll impress the shit out of me.
I'm hoping I do. So with
Radius
this
of
thing
10
to make-
feet.
Yeah.
10 feet will get you this right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. That whole little circle.
All right.
Good connection of fucking vultures and dickheads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question
that's what
for
I'm
you:
hoping. They have-
is shatter a projectile or does it produce on sight?
It is a sudden, loud, ringing noise. Painfully, erupts from a point of your choice.
Yes,
So it's
that's
not
very-
a projectile.
That's very key at the moment.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I've noticed that.
All right.
Not throwing, it appears there. All right, so they need to do a constitution save of 14.
All right.
And those that don't-
Cultists go first.
Okay.
Cultists fail.
Yes.
Let's go.
Nice.
Buzzards?
Buzzards succeed.
Oh, fuck. That's all right. You got the cultists. Without the cultists, who knows what the buzzards will do?
Why? Yeah. Why
Yeah.
are the buzzards so
They're gonna
important?
peck.
Yeah.
The buzzards are the
Alright.
real masterminds here, though.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They are.
That is going to be
By the way,
3.
I enjoy every bit of the chat speculation of them trying to figure out what the fuck these people
going
are.
on? I know. I'm reading it.
I love it. You guys are great.
D8. That is going to be.
They're just like all you Halo trolls out there telling them to glass them.
Make a ball.
All right. Am I adding that right? Yeah. That's going to be 16 damage to each of those.
Let's go.
3
Okay,
D8s.
and go ahead and read off the flavor of shatter. What does it look like for you?
For me, it's kind of thunderous. She's like a Pikachu of sorts, with a few electric attacks that she has. And just like at the same time that it goes off, like all the fur on her gets really staticky, and you can kind of see it like spark kind of down her back. It almost gives us, it's not anything major, it almost looks like sparkles along her back as it erupts from the center and does this wave outwards and shatters around and hits them.
And it's just a rage, as you can see it, as Ruby's been disrespected over the last 10-15
Feels
minutes. It just rains out. You can feel her releasing the tension from within the room. It's just wrecking this line of cultists that they all have their masks aligned and ready and daggers at arms, bamp through the electricity that seems like it's rolled through the cloud. You do significant damage. Anything
Do
else
you
for your
yell
turn?
your own name when you do this?
No.
Wondering. You said it's like Pikachu.
Do it
Oh.
again! Do it again!
But she has like, after this happens, she gets like this giant smile on her face, and she looks directly at that lead guy with the blue mask and just makes direct eye contact with him and gives him like this very bold, confident smile.
All right. So ends your turn.
Yes.
All right. The minute that happens and you descend onto the rest of the group. The riders flip up and mount onto their vultures. And begins to move off of the cloud. Into a side position.
Feel like we're being flanked.
These cultists whistle to their vultures and send them in a line. Actually, they can't do that yet. They can't do that. They can only ride it if they choose to. Go ahead and drop those back down. The first one's going to run and engage Hister here. This one is going to dash and engage Nightcock. This one is going to dash and engage Ruby. This one will take flight. And once again move to the side. We're going to go ahead and rule the first one that's gone to run up and engage Hister. And he's going to pull out spinning scimitars, and it's familiar. It's a familiar sight, but it's different. It looks like the same kind of technique that was deployed in one of your fights down below. But this time it seems like a master wielding it.
Not goblins. Somebody who actually knows how to use a scimitar.
Not the goblins, not the, more or less the bandits. This time spinning these scimitars. He's going to take his first swipe at you. First one is a 12. It's going to miss.
12 misses.
Next one's a 7.
7 misses.
For all of his fancy twirling Middle Eastern work that he can do, he produces no hits on you, Hister. Ugh,
Can you
and he
just
shows
Indiana
his
Jones and
frustration.
shoot him?
All right. Ruby.
Let's hear it.
There's going to be multiple arrows that rain down from you as the vulture riders pull back their bows and shoot at you in unison.
Bastards.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Mhm.
Is the guy next to me shooting an arrow, or has he already used his attack on me?
Use his attack on you.
Okay. And then the guy who's
This-
north of me.
These
It's
folks.
that group over there. Got it. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, because I do have a sentinel attack.
Yep, understand. That is going to be an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit. That sounded sarcastic. It does hit.
Yeah, as if.
you.
Yeah, fucking
monkeys are-
hit.
Yeah.
By the way, hello, Channel 1. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Channel
go.
1 Plus. Make sure you drop the follow on the whole cast here if you're hanging out, enjoying D&D. Have a good time.
Oof. Oofta. 9 points of damage times 3.
Ow, you got a calculator for that?
Yep.
That's 28.
Yeah, that's 27 points of damage.
Or 27.
Yep.
Wow, good one.
27
Shut
points
up.
of damage.
Do you want me to get you that
I said I was
calculator?
fast. I'm not good at it.
I'm fast at math.
As all the arrows find purchase on you.
Oh, we had temporary health points. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
I was like, that didn't add right. Okay, so I'm fine.
How many of those do we have?
10.
I had 10.
Yeah.
I must
They
not
pull
say.
back and notch another arrow.
Oh, again?
Mm,
Do they have to?
that's a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's another 18 points of damage
All right.
as you become a pin cushion. Arrows sinking into your body.
I'm dead. So I need to start making death saves from here on out.
Oh, you're down?
You're currently
Yeah.
unconscious.
Cats don't belong in the air.
Right.
It hurts.
The cultist that is on Nighthawk. He's going to swing his scimitar at you. The first one, 17.
That's gonna hit.
Does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
His second swing misses because he's not able to find purchase on you.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Is that within my 5-foot radius?
No.
Okay.
The next we're gonna have him roll. The man in the sky on the left flank. Seeing the gentleman miss you twice, Hister, he's gonna direct his arrow shots at you. First roll is a 23.
That hits.
Take 6 points of piercing damage. His second arrow is a 16.
That misses.
As that arrow slides in between the clouds. All right. Blue mask being engaged with you, Hister. He looks down at the sand that's spilling out of his side from your first strike, and he pulls it up. We will all return back to Yon Si Bin and join him within the wind, and so will you. And he pulls out both of his daggers, and he's gonna strike at your neck. First attack is a 19.
Oh, just finds
Damn,
purchase.
dude.
All right. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God it's a 19.
19. You save. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 8 points of sneak attack. Actually, no, you don't get sneak. Oh, yes, he does by the flank. He does. Yep.
Wait, he's in front of me.
Yeah, but he's got one person by the side that engaged you. So you get 8 points, another 8 damage against you on sneak attack,
Okay.
and you take 5 points of a strange form of damage.
What is
Doesn't
it?
it doesn't make sense at first. As it begins to flow through your veins, you take 5 points of necrotic damage. As you can see the cut that he's made where you start to bleed, your blood starts to turn to sand.
Is that the same as disease?
No,
All right,
it's necrotic.
just making sure, because I've got a disease immunity. Got it. Battery change out.
Just
Are you there?
System is
Yep.
down.
Had
The
to hot
system
swap.
is
Hot
down.
swap, baby.
The system
Hey.
is down.
Coming in hot, brother. Coming in with that
Like a
Mozambique. Coming in with that Mozambique. Hot, baby. All right. Oh yeah, that's the first strike. The second one, but that totally misses on the second. So we're gonna miss, and he comes in, and you're able to dodge out of the way, and just that first dagger goes right into your fucking neck.
Wait, that was his second shot.
Yeah, wasn't
No.
the first one with both daggers?
Yeah, it was just it was by semantics, like that he was going in that way. He dodges the first one and then the second. I can't roll for 2 daggers on one attack.
Okay.
Why?
Why? This screams mummy. I love it. I love it. Yep. Hashtag Brendan Fraser, play D&D. You're ready for a comeback, baby.
A Minotep.
All right. He's going to stay engaged with you, Hister. Oh. And then the vultures come.
Until the ants came, methinks it was the finest lovemaking the world had ever known. What up, goat?
All right. They're all going to make a group roll on each person. As they're going to come in and try to beak at you.
Pikachu?
Beak at you. 16.
16 ain't gonna hit me.
Gonna
Yep.
hit me.
Miss.
Misses
That'll
everyone.
hit me.
Misses everyone but
What?
Ruby. Ruby, mark off 1 death saving throw.
That'll hit me, but I'm gonna cast shield,
All right.
so negates it.
All right. They're going to claw at you with their talons. Ruby. That's another automatic death saving throw.
Oh shit!
Guys, this is not okay. No, this
Nick-
wasn't supposed to be true.
Next one's a 22. I'm assuming that hits all.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
That hits me. Yeah.
Am I dead?
No, you were not dead.
Not yet.
Okay.
You were not dead yet.
Not yet.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Everybody that hit it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Chat's secretly plotting a way to kill me at this point.
You son of a bitch!
All right. Stakes are real, my friends. I will assure you that the stakes are very real.
Oh my god.
Barnson.
You've had enough time to assess your spirit, your fucking shit. Get it together.
Let's go, Barnes.
Oh,
Please
oh
help
dear,
me.
guys. Shikio sent me here to save you. This is not gonna work. This is just not gonna work. I cast. Basically, at the same time, I'm gonna cast a second level healing or second level cure wounds, and then a bonus action healing word. So Ruby's gonna get the second level, and she automatically gets full health or full second level cure wounds due to a feature I have if she's at 0 hit points. So she's
Okay.
gonna automatically get 16, 17, 18, 19 hit points.
Okay,
for that.
first, how are you doing this?
Don't take this away from me.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to make him justify
Okay.
what he's using.
Cure wounds.
No, what's the feat you're using?
Oh, circle of mortality.
Okay, Circle of Mentality. Okay, and you're going to cast 2 spells. How are you?
Well, yeah. Cure wounds is a second level spell, and then a bonus action first level healing word.
Okay, we're not running those campaign rules on that. So if you use a spell, if you use a bonus action spell, the only thing you can do is a cantrip. You can opt to use your hero point to do what you're doing.
Nah, fuck it. I'll go third level. How much damage do you take? Well, history's gone. Never mind. I feel like you took a bunch.
He took
But no.
at least nine and something else.
I'll just do a third level cure wounds on Ruby.
Oh God, thank you.
It is.
Oh
fucking-
God.
It is hot up in this room. Ooh.
Getting sweaty.
You get full 3 times 8
Yeah.
plus 3. That's 27 hit points.
Shit. I'm alive.
Yes, let's go.
If you can call that living.
By the way,
do.
I want to let you guys all know, everyone here has a hero point. Remember this.
I don't remember this.
We haven't discussed this.
We
but
haven't discussed hero points.
You haven't.
Remember, this isn't Wednesday.
No, you haven't. You've had it within you the entire time. So you're becoming heroic. You need to ask me in desperate times.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Barnson.
And you wake up and you look up in the eyes of that's the noise of a giant vulture, obviously.
Oh, I thought that was me waking up. What is wrong with me?
That's a tabaxi with allergies. All right. And so you're gonna cast that at 3rd level.
Yeah.
And what else are you gonna do, Barnson?
So I can't, if I want to do a bonus action, I need to use a hero point for if I do a spell.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, that'll involve you, if you're doing cure wounds, that'll involve you moving and getting an attack of opportunity. So since it's already done, I'm gonna go ahead and roll on it.
What?
He actually misses.
Oh, for cure wounds is touch.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. He misses, so you're safe.
Okay. And I just kind of pick her up, and my eyes at this point are just like a glowing, bright white, almost blinding light. And then it just fades after I cast a spell on her.
Dope.
Dang. Chad, if you guys aren't following the new hero of this channel, someone go thank Tyson.
All right.
Can I use a bonus action channel divinity with my hero point?
Yeah.
So I look at what I think is the leader of the group here.
Mhm.
This guy. He's kind of been doing all the talking.
I'm going to stress once again that they don't appear to be undead.
No, that's fine. I'm not doing what you think.
Go for
So
it.
I'm gonna
Be
channel
my
divinity,
guest.
Don't noob splain him, bro.
and I'm gonna grab my pendant that has a small little man riding an owl on it and caress it, and my eyes again just go bright white light, and the gravity beneath that leader, like there's almost a light irradiating from the cloud, and it almost seems to reverse the gravity under him. And I'm going to mark him with Path to the Grave. And for the entire next round, he is vulnerable to all attacks, which means all damage is doubled for the entire next round.
Oh,
What?
Nice.
let's fucking go!
That is dangerous.
Which cleric pathway did you choose?
Grave Dominion?
Okay, it's the Grave Dominion. Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dang.
We've never got to play test any of that, so I'm super stoked.
So he has
It doesn't exist. He just made it up.
until
it's
my,
homebrew
until the end of my next turn, he is vulnerable to all damage.
Love it.
Damn. That is awesome.
You said that's 2x on.
It's basically you crit. Unless you crit, then it's like double.
Okay.
Quadruple.
Just gonna make that note because I've also got a hunter's mark on him, so I'm trying to figure out what
Just
that
don't
would
let
be on a
Ruby do the
roll.
math on it.
got my calculator right here. Let's go.
I
Nat
would do
20s all
double-
around.
It's different though. Question: is it double or is it quadruple? Because the math would play out differently.
Easy there, math nerd. Just
wait.
relax.
Wait
Let the
till you
dice
see
play
if you
out.
roll a d20 and then we'll
Okay.
figure it out.
I'm just
Is it-
saying. We're gonna
No, I'm
come
just-
to that.
With my bright white eyes, look at him. Well, clearly, this was a misunderstanding, but you guys have decided to fuck with my friends. I do not take kindly to that.
Oh, Bard's dropping the F-bomb. Let's go.
No. Okay, so
This is a teen fight.
vulnerability. I'm just going to double check and make sure that is the current stance of what vulnerability means.
It's the opposite of resistant. Because I had to look it up, because I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
what
I
it
know,
was.
because we've rarely encountered vulnerability, which is great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been vulnerable on this stream many times. You just never appreciate it.
Damage resistance and vulnerability. Yep, if a creature or an object has vulnerability to a damage type, that damage type is doubled against it. That's correct.
All right, let's go.
Mhm. There we
So
go.
basically, all of your all's attacks, since I was last, everybody's attack will
So
double.
all that attack. So yeah, next time
that guy.
you or an ally hits, the next time you or an ally hits. So it's gonna happen once.
Oh, it is.
It's gonna happen once. It's the next person's attack. It's not the entire time. Happens once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found that fucking loophole, bitch.
Look at that smile on that DM's face.
Oh yeah,
That is
because
a devious
that dude's
DM.
cause that dude's dead. Dude's dead.
Right.
If that's the truth.
So we'll be thoughtful in who attacks.
There you go.
Okay.
As that beam of light comes up from underneath the cloud. Any other way that you want to flavor it, Barnes, and as it begins to like pierce and break up the fiber of that cloud, and
It's kind of like that little gold feathers come up from the cloud and just kind of dissipate, but they never stop. It's just continually flowing in an upwards direction.
badass.
Just gold sparkling feathers.
All right. Blue mask has been marked. All right. Perfect.
And that is that's my turn.
All right. Seeing this happen to his twin, the man in the black mask, is gonna once again conjure up the wind and spin around you. For the first time, you can hear him. Bring to me yon Siben. Bring me the winds from the far east. And it descends down, and you can see a cyclone emerge around Amaroth as it spins and it twists. And you can just barely see his head poking up above the ravishing winds that are around him. on that. He's also going to move over in this direction. All right. Histor. It is your turn.
Of course, I'm gonna swing at this guy with my sword.
Better hit him.
Oh, I didn't just hit him. I fucking nat 20 that bitch. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
That's the
you.
first one tonight.
Yes!
On the boss.
Yes, I'm going after fucking Blue Mask. Him and I are dead fucking locked in on this shit right.
That's right.
Shit.
As you go in to strike him, you don't find purchase.
No.
With a nat 20?
You're going
And
to,
Hunter's Mark and all my other bullshit.
you're going to have to roll again.
Well.
You're not able to find purchase within the shield of wind that is around him. Your blade gets lost, and as you're almost able to strike through, you're going to have to roll again.
Is this my second attack, or is this still
No,
my
this
first
is your
attack?
first. You have to roll with a disadvantage.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You have inspiration. Did you use that last time?
I have not used it yet.
Does that like negate it? I had given them that at the beginning of the fight.
What does inspiration do again?
That
He's got an inspiration die.
Yeah, it's
You
a
can
roll
plus.
for-
add a D8.
I can add a D8.
Sorry to take your nat 20 away.
Well, no. If I can throw a D8 behind what I just threw, I will take it.
yeah, you get a 1d8.
So 17 plus my 6 and a D8 on top of that is 10 on top of that. So I said 17 plus 6 plus that's 32.
Yeah, it hits. It hits.
That's 30. That's 32 to hit.
It hits.
God, we did that earlier.
Oh, fucking thank you for
God.
reminding me of that.
I mean, you didn't need to probably use your inspiration there to hit me, but that's okay.
Oh,
I don't fucking care.
Better safe than sorry.
I
Yeah.
wanted to find something to
Yeah,
cleave.
true.
That's
True.
that's
Very
we
true.
wouldn't know.
6, 9 plus.
So it's just doubling
3.
your dice the first time. Mhm,
Well, this is my great sword, so I'm working up to that.
mhm.
3, 6, 9 plus 3.
Damn,
That's
Damn you.
that's
Early 2000 kids.
Yeah.
so that right there
To
is
the window!
You said I'm doubling that
the
right
wall.
there. That's 15.
Wow.
That's 15 times 2. Then that's 30.
30 points.
30 points of slashing damage with my fucking big mood.
All right.
Okay,
Solid.
that's good.
That's attack 1.
All right. As you strike first, it seems like, and this is just how I'm going to rule it. You're not able to carve through the whirlwind that's around you. As you swing back, you make a strike true and hit him in the chest. You can see the sand explode and pass out into the wind, and it kind of adds to the cloudiness. Go ahead and strike him again.
Hit him hard.
By the way, once again with disadvantage.
All right, so I got to roll twice. Shit. 16. Well, 16 plus 6. 21. Oh, fucking another nat 20. Yes! Lick my dick, bitch!
Let's go.
But you
All right.
rolled a 16
It's
in
a
the nat 20.
disadvantage.
You're at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
16 and nat 20. I know, but still, I got that nat 20. So I will take 16 plus 6, which, hold on.
It's not a nat. It's not a nat 20.
I know, but it's 16 plus 6 with my great sword. So
Well, yes, it
16
does-
flat out plus 6.
it does
That's-
hit.
Would be, hey, thank you. Now, do I still get do I still get what Barnes and left on him, or is this just a straight D6 roll with my Hunter's Mark?
Let me look. Creature
I
is
think it's just on
vulnerable
the
for,
first hit.
to all the attacks damage. Next time you or an ally hits the curse. Yeah, it was just the first one.
Okay, cool, got it. Ouch, that's a 2, 6. That's 8 plus 3. All right, so that's 11 plus another hunter's mark. 14 points additional slashing damage on
Damn.
Homeboy in his little tornado of death and destruction.
All right. As you carve into him again, you're able to find purchase besides the roaring wind that's around him. Let's see here. It's I need you.
I need you too. It's okay. We need each other. It's fine. We've
Man,
already
I
established
need
this
you now
relationship.
tonight. I fucking need you more than
I need
ever.
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes.
Shit. 17.
17. You are currently deafened. After engaging with the torning wind that's whipping around him for 1 round, you are currently deafened.
So I can't hear anybody around.
Nope.
Okay.
Is anybody else getting like Gara feels on this?
I just can't believe this fucker isn't dead yet.
This is the main machismo. Come on, man. Not gonna die just yet. Not gonna die.
Got almost
Forget about
90
it.
points of damage against him. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to real stakes, my friend. The gloves are off.
No fucking shit.
I'm a vegetarian.
Somebody slap him.
Nightcock.
Just run over there and slap him.
So
in his
far
ear.
across the house. I do
You
it all the
CrossFit
time.
and you're bitching about walking 10 feet.
You walk your ass over here and you slap me right now.
And so exhausting.
All right.
Nightcock.
I think what I want to do here. I guess I'm gonna take another shot at the. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a shot at the other brother that moved
All right.
away a little bit.
All right. Do so with disadvantage.
Okay. And I'm gonna add sharpshooter as well for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nat 20. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
With disadvantage.
Yep. That's right.
No.
Damn it.
That was 7.
So it's plus 3. That one's 21. So that 20 would have been better. But 21.
Yeah.
21 will hit.
Okay. All right.
Sorry to take you guys nat 20s away.
That's
I'm
all right.
just
Hey,
saying.
hey,
Monster.
Guys, tell the story. That's what makes this fun.
All right. So it's gonna.
I
be,
hate it though.
So that's an 8 plus 3, 11 plus 10. Get me to 21, and he's got Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So D6, and that's a 4. So 25 points.
Oh, that's nasty. That's
Yeah.
nasty.
Okay. That's the first attack, right? Correct?
Mhm.
God.
Yep. Okay. So rolling for second with disadvantage. That would be a 17. And 21. So 17.
Damn.
17 will not hit.
Damn.
As he warps that arrow again. As it breaks in the wind before it's able to hit him.
Okay. So first arrow does hit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You want me to describe the flavor of that hit? Can I do that?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Okay. So this arrow, right? It's got some of those like electric kind of feeling vibes from when Barnes and kind of cast out his little area effect there, and that arrow just kind of pulses a little bit, and it zooms in and out of that wind, and I'd like to hit that guy like right here in the neck.
In the throat.
Get
Is
it.
it throats, and you can see the sand and it jets out like it's blood, and it starts to form. Give me an investigation check right now, Night.
18.
18. All right, Nettie, you can see that it starts to form something. It's hard to see, but it's definitely taking form. It's not just floating away. Everybody else give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see this one.
Perception.
I'm blinded by the light of my own eyes right now.
20, not natural.
18.
15.
Blinded by the light.
I can't hear shit anyway, so it doesn't matter. What? I couldn't hear you. Huh?
Huh?
History, you're fucking ugly.
What?
Definitely acting your age now.
Let me turn my hearing aids up. Hang on.
We'll get you some prune juice after this, okay?
Don't you dare draw a dragonborn hister with a hearing aid.
That's amazing.
Oh.
My tinnitus.
My tinnitus.
It's all those trebuchet
Goddamn, this would be done if I had a goddamn
Hearing
trebuchet.
damage from trebuchets.
all that whirling wind from the trebuchet.
You guys can see slowly that every slice or carve that you've made in to the twins seems to be piling and combining into something. The wind is swirling, creating something that's materializing, but it's not quite there yet. All right,
Can't be good.
Emery, it is your turn.
Come on, Dad Bod, let's go.
All right. Sorry, I got really annoyed by that spoiler in the chat about Naruto because I'm not finished with the series.
Gosh.
But I just want to ask, was I able to do a bonus section at all?
I will.
Sounds like
I will.
I'm sorry. I cut 90. What would you like to do
I
for your
want
bonus
to
section?
cast bark skin on myself with that bonus section.
Got it. And remember, I have ruled bark skin the same as mage armor as a reaction. So at the beginning of battle, you can apply that.
Yeah. Okay.
So remember for next time.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember if I had to use a spell,
Nope.
which I think I do.
You still have to use it as a spell, but I allow
But
you
not
to
an
use
action. Okay.
I allow you to use it as a reaction to, like Colossus
Just got
would
it.
before he
Okay.
went into battle.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna. Those daggers are still frosted. I'm gonna go at this dude again.
Yep.
Do I have disadvantage on him?
Yes, you do.
Okay. 16 is probably not gonna hit.
16 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. So then I will try with the second dagger. Oh, that one's not gonna hit either, so I'm gonna whiff both times.
Just can't find purchase. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, where you at? That is a 16.
You fail. You are currently deafened for the duration of a turn. After you try to engage
Hister!
in those howling winds,
Mister, I can't hear.
What?
I can't fucking hear anything.
I don't have any beer.
Did you hear? I can't hear anything.
Why would you want my ear?
who's on first?
Listen
Who's
to
on
me.
first?
I can't fucking hear.
Second.
No, I took a piss earlier. That's why these guys are here.
No, my ears.
Yes, I
No,
pissed.
I don't
That's
care
why
about-
they're here.
I don't care about your dick.
Ruby,
No, it wasn't quick. I really had to pee.
it
No,
is your turn.
your name's Hister, not Rick. I get it.
It is your turn.
Are you done yelling? I took my headphones out for a second. That hurt.
Yes, everything smelled fine. Thank you.
You want some wine?
Dinner would be nice.
Dear God.
God damn
It's the
it.
least you could do before you fuck me.
You're going to turn everybody else deaf because
No,
of your
they're
deafness.
vultures, not ducks.
Oh my God.
This is an exact transcript of Thursday night at PAX East. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Ruby, it is your turn.
Cool.
The hell
As,
was that?
as one who can be
Holy
here.
shit.
Alright, let me... Alright, I'm going
Holy
to...
shit, what?
7,500 embers?
Dang.
What the fuck?
Somebody just dropped 7,500 embers?
Damn.
Woo!
You not see that in your chat, Rob?
Not
No,
on my chat.
I saw it in chat, but
I don't see that in chat at all.
I see it in
Oh, now I
chat.
do. Now I see it.
Damn.
Woo! Some of them, they
I
must
don't-
be
I
like
don't-
effects. They don't show up in everyone's chat.
I think
I-
it was
see
on
that.
Rob's channel. I'm on Rob's
no,
channel.
I see.
Yeah, I'm on-
I see sparks.
then I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
No, I
Yeah,
see.
you took, for namesake, dropped 7,500 embers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a weekly leaderboard, right? Yeah, that'd be him.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Woo!
For some reason, in this is showing up
Oh.
as sparks. Holy shnikes!
Let's
Good
go.
God! Thank you, dude. Holy
Damn.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
crap! Still playing Evil Team. Thank you, dude. Thank you for your support. Holy shit!
Love.
Yes,
That was a
Ruby.
big distraction, so I need to figure out what I'm doing again. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for those 3 again, and I'm going to do Shatter again. Feeling a little more revived with this. Yeah,
All right,
so
what
this
you gonna
little
do?
Trio out to the right, we're gonna use Shatter. Right again in that middle space. So that's only 40 feet away, so I should be able to hit all 3 of those again. Riders and vultures. I wanna go for both of those.
Which one? The tree pack, the tree 30.
Yeah. This little crew here.
Got it.
Should be able to get all 3 of them. Well, 6, including their vultures that they're on, right? Or whatever they're on.
Yeah, giant vultures they are
Yeah.
on. Got it.
Yes. Yeah, let's go for them. So I'm charging up again. They have to do a constitution.
Constipation saving throw.
Constitution.
Constipation.
A constitution
Take away
saving
their
throw.
maroons.
They are gonna shit themselves.
That's an 11.
Did they drink the water?
I'm gonna kill them all from constipation.
And those, I'm gonna roll for them, and then I'm gonna roll for their vultures because you're casting Shatter again.
Yep. So I'm
Vultures,
sparking up as this time.
vultures fail as well.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, she's like supercharged with this.
Yeah,
All right, so
let's
she's
go.
feeling it. Kind of like arches her back a little bit. Since it's hitting everyone, she's feeling a little bit more. Kind of like almost calls it down, and it explodes out from the middle, and she just gets this wild smile again. That's
Let's
awesome.
go.
All right, let me roll these 3.
Let's go, Pikachu.
Let's see what we're getting. All right.
Pika pika.
18.
By the way,
36s.
Thanks, Radio. I went and popped up the chat from OBS.
There you go.
Take it. 18 damage.
18 points of damage.
6, 6, and 6. So suck it.
Nice.
Describe their demise.
Please tell me do that.
Wow. Very, very close to ending those vultures' lives. Oh my god. Hold on here.
Are they exhausted? They just fall from the sky at this point.
You know what, guys? Fuck it. Let's just
it's
go home.
electric.
All right.
I'm tired of getting shot at.
The vulture on the far right,
Okay.
not being as strong as the rest, as you bust out another shatter spell, expires his life, and the rider on top of it starts to go pummeling down. He's going to have to make an athletic saving throw to see if he can grab on to the person next to him. He does not.
Yes! Let's go!
Let's go.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
So,
Yes.
Eat a dick, bro.
Let's go.
You see him descending down
Felicia.
behind the clouds below. Let this be known in my campaign. I do not rule everything as written by the card. There are not equal damage across the board.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. Good spell. That's a lot
Nice.
of damage.
Wow.
was just
Lot
your
of
first attack,
airy
too?
damage.
Ruby.
Well, it's a spell, so that's my only attack.
Oh.
So, yeah. that's all I
Nice
can
revenge
do.
plot. Do you say anything after you see you drop this massive amount of damage with a shatter spell?
One by one, they fall from the sky.
As you wave by to one of the cultists sinking into the ground.
I don't know if anyone caught that wave.
All right. It is the cultist's turn. These cultists, seeing them get knocked off, the backs of those vultures are going to go back in this way. And when they do, they're going to dismount from those vultures onto the cloud. They're going to withdraw their bows again. First attack is a 12. I'm assuming that misses, Ruby.
Yeah, that misses. Get out of here.
Second attack is a 17.
Okay, that hits.
That's going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
Balls. All right.
All right. The cultist that has engaged you, Hister. It's going to go back in with his scimitars. 22 on the first attack.
First attack hits.
22 on the second.
Fuck you. 22, both hit.
Only 3 points of slashing damage on the first. 7 points of slashing damage on the second.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So many fucking cultists. Nightcock. This vulture rider over here on the side is going to take 2 shots at you.
Okay.
First one's an 18.
That hits.
4 points of damage. 4 points of piercing. Second shot is going to miss. Flies into the air.
Okay.
The cultist that's on the ground next to you is going to swing his scimitars into you as well. 18.
Hits.
5 points of slashing damage. Next one is a 19.
It's
Does 6 points of slashing damage as he carves in you multiple times with his scimitars. You will go back with your brethren into the sky. You shouldn't be permitted to be here in the presence of Yon Sipin. Let's see here. I think I have. There's one other cultist. Yes, the one that is next to Ruby. He's going to do the same. He's going to spin his scimitars around. 16.
trying to hit me.
No, he's trying to hit Ruby.
Okay.
Does he have to?
Mhm.
Yeah, it hits.
3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Son of a
What?
bitch.
Fuck.
Wow.
Really? Really?
That's a 1. So he does 2 points of slashing damage plus 1 for a total of 3.
Fucking lucky, dude.
Oh. Praise the great lion. Okay. God.
Wow.
Dang. I thought I
Wow.
was gonna just die
Oh, yeah.
again. That could have gone real bad.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, damn. Okay. Whew.
All right.
My heart can't take this. I'm too old for this.
Oh my God, there's so many people on this board. I feel for you guys. I hope you start peeling some of them off.
Thanks.
All right. Hister. Amaroth in front of you raises both of his hands up and you can't hear it. Can't hear what he mutters out, but Emery, you can. Yon Sipin, I am here. I give you my body. I have given you everything in faith. Give me the power to vanquish your enemies. And you can see the wind begin to engulf him further. His eyes roll in the back of his head and his hair takes flight. He's going to take another swipe at you, Hister. That is a 19.
Just hits.
That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
18. You save. You take 2 points of necrotic damage as the blade that cuts into your body can begin to fill you with sand. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also does 8 points of sneak attack damage as well.
Oh, damn.
That's it. I'm out.
Fucking shit.
Oh, you keep dying.
It all goes dark.
Yes, sir, as he strikes you again, you can't hear anything around you. It goes even more deafening silent as you fall to your knees. As he sees this, he grabs the back of your head and he leans down. You have done Yon Sibin more of a service than you can ever imagine. And he takes his scimitar and he slits your throat. and nothing but sand pours out as your body falls backwards. You take 2 death saving throws.
Shit.
Oh.
I can only heal so much, guys. Just saying. I might just jump off the fucking clouds and be done with this.
Oh no.
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Does it matter if I roll since I'm out?
No.
19 for me.
19.
18.
Who's 18 or above? All right.
I am. Yeah, okay, 19.
You guys look back and you can see Zephyros is emerging outside of his tower.
Oh my god.
He's levitating out in front. Currently, eyes are completely white. Seems to be focused on forming something in front of him. Focusing his energy on something as he floats out of the tower in a very ominous position above you. All right. It's the vulture's turn.
Please tell me they're just distracted by the giant floating.
All right. Let's see. These guys are just mounted over here.
Here's to you, his sword.
All right. Ruby.
No. I can't.
First one misses as it tries to beak at you. Misses its second attack as it tries to beak you. Nightcock.
Yeah.
You are going to be surrounded by vultures. They're both going to try and attack you. 15 on the first from both of them.
That's the same as my. Yeah, so it hit.
They do 3 points of piercing damage.
Each?
Yes, so a total of 6. Second attack is actually a nat 1. As they both go in to attack, they actually hit their heads and collide. They're both laying prone over here. The vultures that are over here to the side are actually going to remain next to their riders and not attack. This one's going to move in and going to attack you, Barneson. It's a 22.
Yeah.
He does 4 points of slashing damage. Next one is a 14.
Misses.
All right. Ends the vulture's turn. Barneson.
All right. Oh, gee, guys, this will not do. This will not do at all. And I just take off right in the middle of this, and I just kind of jump. And as I land, just scream, "Hey, you guys!" and just bright white radiance. And I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance as a cantrip, and these 3 around me these three right there, because I jumped right here in the middle. And any creature that I can see within 5 feet of me has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, by the way, thank you, Wolfenhouse. We've been running as a rerun all night. Thank you.
No.
Yep, thank you for letting me reminding me to change that. Oops. All right, so you're gonna jump into the fray. How many people around you have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Right there, it'll be these three. Anybody within 5 feet that I choose that I can see. So put me one more block over so I can hit all three of these guys.
Okay, and you're using this as a
cantrip.
As a cantrip, correct? Okay. Constitution saving throw for these guys. 13.
I think that's a fail. I haven't actually looked at my saving throw. Yeah, that is a fail.
All right, what do we got to do?
They take 2d6 radiant damage. Nice, 6 and a 5. Is that 10? No. Math. 11. 11 points of radiant damage to those three guys. I'm one block. I'm right in the middle of those three guys, though.
Damn. 11 points of radiant damage.
And then since I used the cantrip, I'm going to do a 3rd level bonus action mass healing word.
Oh, nice.
And that's everybody in a 60-foot radius. It's not a lot of healing, but it'll get at least Hister back up.
All right.
And that is a D. That ain't much health, but that's a 4 though. 4, 5, 7 points of healing to pretty much everybody in a 60-foot radius of me.
Oh,
How take the 7?
I
7
don't
points.
even need healing. Right.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, how do you rule it? How do you do it, Barneson?
So basically, and I am one block over, just so you know.
Where do you point to me where you're at?
To reach all three of those guys, I had to be
Okay, right there.
middle.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So after this giant radiant burst comes out of my bellowing, "Hey, you guys!" I just kind of do the LeBron James, and instead of smoke or powder, it's just more gold feathers just fly up out of my hands and irradiates across a 60-foot field, and then sprinkles down on all of my fellow friends.
Hister, you're still on your knees, head still held back. You can look down and you can see sand spilling out where there should be blood as your neck begins to close back up. You actually cough up sand.
Nice.
It's Bahamut's name.
It's amazing. All right, guys, go ahead and run for a bathroom break right now or a refill.
Okay.
And we'll come back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thinking of you guys. Let's go.
Hold on tight, chat. They're not out of this yet. There's a lot of people on that board.
I already
Thank
have
you.
one character to die. There's no way it happens twice.
Then it was just me and chat. How you guys doing tonight? What's up, chat? Yo, Short Nord, what's up, buddy? Game of Thrones trivia, let's go. Let me for the Cubbies shirt. Yeah, this is my NL team, man. It's my NL team. Rob hates me because he's a Cards fan, but you know, whatever. Braves? I don't mind the Braves, man. There's only certain teams that I don't like, you know.
Check your DMs, Nighty and Mudcat. Being a healer fucking sucks.
I just told my wife that Rob is hell-bent on killing me tonight. She goes, that's not nice.
In your defense, I mean, I'm hell-bent on killing everyone.
Yes, you are.
I'm not a fan of healing in Overwatch, and I am not a fan of healing in Dungeons and Dragons.
I think you've done a damn good job. All right. Barnson, is at the end of your turn. Barnson, is at the end of your turn.
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm still muted. So is Becca.
That'll help, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Game time.
Game over, man. Game over.
Feels like it at times.
Wipe yourself off. You did.
Hmm.
Oh, Fatty Too Cool in the chat. What's up, dude?
Yo, Fatty's too cool. What's up?
All right.
Hey.
All right. The twin that's in the back is going to look at you, Barnson. After seeing you run into the fray and raise up the rest of the party. He's going to mutter out some words you can't hear because he's too far away. He's going to reach up to the heavens. And when he reaches up to the heavens, you can hear thunderclouds roaring above you. You can see a storm begin to form and swirl. And as his hands bring down and go down to his waist, a lightning bolt begins to break its way down. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's use this guy. That ain't gonna do it. 9.
No. Not. It's going to do 25 points of lightning damage as it crashes into your body, frying your poor fur-block body.
Are you okay?
I'm still standing.
Oh.
As a bonus action, the twin is going to run through the dust cloud that's still forming. And he's actually going to slit down and cut into his own flesh. As you can see the sand pour out of his arm and begin to swirl and spin and actually consume back into his ears of Amaroth. And you can see pieces of his flesh begin to heal up.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Right. Bam. That will end his turn. Hister, you are on your knees. You are surrounded by friends and foe. What do you do?
I am going to fucks with some people right now.
Get it. Get it.
I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Mm-hmm.
On the fucker right in front of me.
All right.
Weapon rings with Thunder that's audible for 300 feet. Attack deals 2d6 damage. Additionally, the target is a creature, must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Nice.
That's a 10.
So 10 ties, it goes to me, right?
No, if it's a 10, he saves.
Fuck!
Oh,
Damn.
shit! Hold on. I think I got it wrong. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's a 0. Actually, he fails. It's a 9.
Good. That's right.
And you guys didn't hear it. But as you do that thunderous smite, a lightning bolt strikes and smashes back behind you, Radio. We'll get to that in just a second.
All right. Hold on. 6, 3, and 5. 14. 14 total points of fucking thunder lightning damage, and he's also pushed back 10 feet.
Yes.
Hopefully that's
Nice.
off the fucking cloud.
Unfortunately, it is not.
Damn it!
14 points, and it does. I'm gonna have it push his twin out of the way, back over this distance, pushes him 10 feet,
Yep.
prone on the ground.
And knocked prone.
As your comeback attack is deafening.
You sound
That's-
exhausted.
That's your
just-
first attack.
That's my first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my second attack, I'm going to turn to the little dickhead next to me
Mm-hmm.
with my greatsword, and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
How endearing.
And that is a nat 20, so get bent.
Oh,
Your
nice.
20s are insane
Look,
tonight.
Let's freaking go,
Insane.
dude.
Let's go.
One right after another.
Beautiful thing right there.
Damn.
Oh man, full ligma.
Yep, that's a 2d6 plus 3.
Get
So
it.
it's 3, 6. I wish it was more. I mean, it's going to be a total 9 points slashing damage with that with that fucking d20.
No, it's
That's the way the dice roll sometimes.
true. All right. How do you carve into him with your second slice?
Yeah.
My second slice.
Yeah, that's your second attack. How do you carve into him
Oh.
with your second attack?
So, coming up off my knees, I swing up my greatsword that's been laying on the ground and just pull it right between his crotch, all the way up from his dick to his fucking chin, just as hard as I can. Swing that blade through the middle of him.
Bloody like it.
Beautiful.
See ya, sucker.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That is it. That will wrap my turn.
All right. Nighty, before your turn, you hear the lightning crash back behind you.
Okay.
And the lightning seems to hit into what Zephyros is conjuring. And you can start to see a swarm of energy pooling. You just look over your back for a fleeting second as it seems like there is a portal door opening up, slowly but surely, from where his fists are extending to. What would you like to do for the rest of your turn?
You said there is a portal door. It seems to be opening, so it's not officially there yet. Correct?
It's not there. Not there completely yet.
I would like to. I know it would be a disadvantage because. Or here's the question. So if I were to shoot these ads right here,
Mm-hmm.
I know we've got this swirl of storm going. Am I at a disadvantage if I shoot across the storm, or am I at disadvantage anywhere right now? Because I know if I use my longbow here, I'll be at disadvantage because it's a longbow at a short range.
So far that you've seen, it's been disadvantage wherever you've shot anything
Okay.
at any place up here.
Okay. This disadvantage stack. Like
And
if I'm
by
already
the
at
way, I'll
disadvantage-
let you guys know that chat wants you to know that you guys have hero points.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm down. All right.
I just had to do it for chat.
We only get
You
fucking
just-
one. We only fucking get one.
And it's one for how long?
I gave them fan service for one moment, okay? I just had to give them fan service for one moment.
I know nothing about it.
It's okay. You'll figure it out. You'll become a hero once, like they are on Wednesdays.
Okay. I'm gonna use. So here's what I'm gonna do. Longbow sharpshooter. I'm gonna cast a second level hail thorns on this vulture right here. If hits, go ahead.
And it will be at disadvantage.
Yep. If it hits anything within 5 feet of that guy, so this guy here and that guy will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me cast. Okay. All right.
All right, what you get?
That's a 22 for the first one. Nat 20 for the second.
Damn.
So 22.
Good God. It hits, but it's not the nat 20.
Okay. So that first guy, he's gonna take 1d8
Yep.
plus 3. So that's 6 plus 3, 9. Plus the 10, so it'd be 19. So 19 to that first guy, and then the everything within him.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll that Hail of Thorns damage.
Yes. 2d10.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's see. Is that it? Hang on. Sorry. 8 on the first one. 7 on the second.
You just roll that as a group. So 8.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 8. Okay. Gotcha. So 16.
Bam. So you do 8 points of damage to the surrounding targets.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. That first vulture that you hit, you bring on death's door as you point blank pull back your bow and you shoot it into the breastplate of that vulture. It's like, ah!
Does he get advantage on them because they're prone too?
They're not prone.
Yeah, they are. They got knocked back prone.
Who got knocked back prone?
Those 2 vultures right there in front of him.
Yeah,
Those are the 2 vultures that bonked heads and are prone right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right. They did because they did.
Yeah.
They rolled.
Good memory.
They fucking
good.
three-stooged it.
Mister.
Calling that up.
You
That's
taking
right.
notes? The fuck
That's
going on
right.
here?
I forgot they are prone.
That's what I'm fucking doing over here is writing out every fucking thing that happens. That and a semi-photographic memory takes care of all that bullshit.
That helps
Dictated,
a lot.
not read.
All right. So how does that work on the nat? Because so technically, would it be nat 20 then, be no longer disadvantage?
No. It's
Okay.
just a that's a crit. Both
Okay,
of
that's
those,
just a crit for those guys.
tho-
All right, okay.
both of those
Good.
vultures explode when you shoot the first one, and the thorns go out.
We popping buzzers now.
You eliminate 2 in one shot and severely damage the cultist next to him.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. I think that's everything. Yeah, because bonus action was to cast the spell. So. Yep. I believe that's the end of my turn.
Nice job,
God, vultures are.
Emery.
All right, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look this way over at these dudes, and I'm gonna give a couple of quick moves, and I'm gonna cast Ice Knife over at those guys, right in the middle of those guys, the dreaded Ice Knife. And that is
I'm assuming you're gonna ice knife this guy right here, so it explodes in.
5-foot radius, so whatever
Yep,
gets me
it'll-
all these dudes.
Yep, it'll get all of them.
Dude, Ice Knife.
Namesake with
For
the
sure.
fucking embers.
Let's go.
That is a 19.
Oh yeah, 19 hits.
Okay, 19 hits. So that's gonna be 1d10 on the guy that I aimed at. That's 3 damage on that dude.
Man, he's
And
looking
then
on death's door.
And then everyone in a 5-foot radius has to do a dex save of 14 or take 2d6 cold damage.
Vultures fail. Bam.
That is 4 more damage. Not a lot.
This
It should
vulture
get
right
them.
here. Bam. Down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bam. Down.
Nice.
Yes.
Plugging them vultures. Let's go.
How much was 4?
It was 4 damage on the cold damage.
They are both on death's door as your ice knife explodes and splinters go everywhere. You can see the sand pouring out of their bodies.
Nice.
Here's a question for you. Were they riding the vultures or are they just next to them?
They got off of them.
They got off of
them.
them.
Just
Okay,
chilling.
gotcha. Okay. I
Yeah,
couldn't
they got
remember.
off them after
They saw
Ruby.
what happened to the first guy.
Yeah, after that one dude was fucked.
Yeah, fell off. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a bonus action to disengage from this guy I'm next to,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of I guess just move a little bit over. Shit. I'm just gonna move a little bit over here, like 10 feet. I'm just gonna disengage from being right next to this guy. Just over a little bit.
All right.
Maybe just a square back.
Yeah, just disengaging with him.
All right. So now
You
you're
really
next
want to go that far?
next to the other buzzard.
Why? Why do you have to go right
okay,
next to
well,
me?
Fine. Okay.
I was just double checking, bro. Just double checking, man.
I don't know what's a good space here. I mean, yeah, here. It's fine. Just
If you
so I'm
say-
disengaged with this
well,
guy.
you don't even have to disengage because you're still engaged with this guy.
I'm still engaged with this guy.
Yeah, you're next to
You're
him.
still 5 feet from him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I would like to disengage.
Go ahead.
Where would you like to disengage to?
Ah.
You have to choose.
Yeah, just put me back where it was, right there.
All right.
All right.
You
just do it there.
disengage to that spot.
All right, that's it.
Ruby, it is your turn. Then it is a very long round.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out what I want to do. What's your health, Mudcat?
Full health. I'm good.
Okay.
Plus, I'm 33 plus 10 and temporary hit points. So.
All right.
Nobody has taken a shot at you, have they?
No,
No.
not yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, they did, but I had a shield that I put up.
I guess we should go for it. Let's just finish those two guys out on the far right.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do another. We'll
Another
do
sh-
another shatter.
Another shatter. They need to make a what saving throw?
14.
What type is it? I forgot.
Constitution.
They succeed with an 18.
God damn it.
Been successful twice.
God damn.
All right.
This time, as you conjure up the electricity, it seems like it breaks apart in the cloud before it can reach them.
All right. I'm going to. Can I move back one as my bonus?
Yeah, you can move to the edge of the cloud.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me nervous, but yeah.
All right.
All right, that ends my turn.
All right. Okay. This cultist is going to take off in a dead sprint and run towards you, Ruby. As well as this
Would
cultist.
have been nice if I could have. God damn it. Fucking assholes.
They're going to
All right,
pick
cool.
they're going to pick you up on either side.
Can I try to, like, get out of that? Can they, like, wrangle myself out?
This is a strength saving throw.
Ah, shit. Okay. Dear God, please be good. What is it? It's a 17.
As you go kicking and screaming, both cultists grab you by either arm and chuck you off of the cloud. You are currently falling to your demise.
Oh, fuck.
Ah! Are you kidding me? Okay.
That was loud.
Sorry. I'm upset. Okay.
I would transform into an Aarakocra, but I've already found out I can't fly.
Okay. Damn, I wish I could have hit them.
All right. Night caught. 2 cultists are going to take swipes at you.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Of course.
That'll be 14 points of damage on the first.
Is that a piece or just total?
That's total. That's just from one person. They're going to take their second swipe. Second swipe is a 9. It's not going to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Next one is going to target Barnson. Actually, swinging his scimitars, completely launches and loses one in the cloud with a nat 1. Down to just a single scimitar, swings again, misses with a 5.
Just off my shield.
The one that's still riding a vulture to the far left is actually going to pull out his bow and fire an arrow at you, Hister. Nat 20.
Fuck.
Oh.
14 points of piercing damage.
And I go to sleep again.
As you're struck with another arrow. The sand drips down. It begins to pour back into whatever is assimilating back behind you. He draws and pulls an arrow back and fires at you, Barnson. It's 18.
That hits, but I think this is a reaction. I think I have it prepared. Nope, I don't. Never mind. It's not prepared.
All right. He does 7 points of piercing damage. All right. I can't remember. Did I already roll for this guy right here?
Sure.
I don't think I did. I think I've rolled for him. I think I've rolled for him.
Okay.
This guy right here.
No, because if he would have attacked Barnson before the other guy put me down, I would have had an attack on him.
Yeah. All right.
His store's on point.
Just keeping notes. Maybe the last ones I take.
I know.
Died by the pencil.
Live by the pencil. Pencil.
RoBear's got this serious face, but on the inside, he's like, I'm going to kill them all.
I know. He's so happy about this.
We all float down here.
Oh.
God.
Here comes the sappy music.
And he sees as you're struck, Hister. He takes both of his scimitars.
No.
No. No.
He puts one next to your throat. It was already cut open. And he takes one and places it on the back of your neck and just pulls you up to where you can see him. And he goes down and he leans into your ear. Yon Sebin be with you. He slices. Does not decapitate you. As your body drops, dead on the ground, all death saving throws out. Your blood pours out into sand onto the ground below. And that sand begins to slowly make its way into a pile that grows larger and larger. As your body lays dead on the cloud, knees bent backwards, still bellowing sand out your body. Both of the twins, looking over the pile of sand, seem to begin to make a prayer. As that sand shape begins to form, as it twists up and begins to take form, you can see a turban. You can see many blades. You can see what appears to be a sand golem avatar of Yon Sebin begin to form in front of you and twist and make shape. And for a second, you can actually see one of the hands holding a lamp towards the side. I need everyone to take their headset off except for Hister.
Son of a bitch.
As you transcend into sand, you can feel the madness racking your brain that is Yon Sebin. You have been here before. And you're the only one that knows that you're not in that lamp. You're in a different side, and they're gonna do everything they can to try to release you from that lamp, and you're not there, and you know it. Your soul is currently trapped somewhere else, but you know it's the tease. You've seen it before. And you're held in this stasis.
Ugh.
All right. It's going to be the vulture's turn. The vulture next to Hister is going to pick at his body.
You such a dick.
It's just
And
cruel.
he's going to go in. And I'm actually going to take your right ring finger. And I cleave your right ring finger. Is there anything on it, Hister?
Right ring finger?
Mhm.
No. Brass ring on the left, nothing on the right.
Okay, wherever there's the ring, it's on the left. He's going to
Yeah.
take it. Emery,
Mm-hmm.
2 vultures are going to attack at you. In a group roll. 12 on the first,
Miss.
19 on the second.
I cast shield, so miss.
All right. All right. That'll be the end of the buzzard's turn. Barnson.
How the guys around me looking? Still pretty stout, I'm assuming. Yes, no, maybe.
Which you're talking about the health of them?
Yeah, the 3 that surround me, they look rough at all. They still pretty.
They've taken significant damage.
Well, I came here for a reason, so I'm going to. Man, it doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna fucking die again. But it's what I would do, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna bend down and cast Revivify.
All right.
His...
All right. As you lean down to cast Revivify on Hister. Within the moment that you walk down and put a hand on his shoulder, you hear a large crash back behind you, and you put your hand down. And you slowly start to put life back into Hister, raising him, and for the first time in a long time, you see green and gold little fairies as they spread apart. And Zephyros has been concentrating on a portal up above. It begins to open up, and you can see grass and greenery of a distant twilight world. You see the body of a familiar face step out onto a small cloud pedestal. Long, shiny black hair adorned with a green cape, gilded on the sides. Large gold antlers now that protrude up on either side. As he begins to levitate down in a cloud, you see the body of Chikios begin to form and materialize. As he extends a hand out over to you, Barnson, and you catch it and you hold it within your hand and you transfer back over into Hister. Hister, you are currently alive again, and not just alive, you have full hit points.
Holy!
Whoa!
Wow.
As Chikios begins to descend back into the ground, very Magneto-like, making his way onto the battlefield. Very much from a portal from the Feywild, he has entered the fray. I will roll his initiative now.
Chikios, goddamn good to see you.
Look,
We
guys,
touched-
it's your friend.
We touched tits.
It's your friend.
Oh my god. Okay, nothing. Oh shit. Bam. And at the same time that he is descending down with a cloud, down below he can see Ruby beginning to tumble. He's going to stick out an arm to try to catch you. Using his hero point. Ruby, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. All right, that's a 19.
19. You are currently held onto the hand of Chikios
Oh my god.
Ooh.
in his side spot. You're currently not above the clouds, but you are holding on to him right now.
Oh.
All right. Chikios has descended, not saying a word yet. Still intense focus on making sure that Hister has risen. Barnson, you are still focused on putting that energy into him.
The power
Hister.
of Christ compels you.
I need a new priest and an old priest.
All right. Okay.
Oh man. Ruby just looks up adoringly at Chikios.
So that's my. Am I still there, or am I?
Yep.
I'm just.
You're
right.
still there. You're still very much there.
Okay. So that is my last third level, and I can't do. Yeah, we're not doing the bonus action things, so that's really all I can do, and just take what's coming to me now.
All right.
I'm just gonna stay basically just focused on Hister, bringing him up until I go down.
All right. You guys look across at the two twins that are on either side. They move to the center themselves, in between the avatar of Yon Si-bin, and they take each of their daggers and shove them in each of their stomachs. And you can see that they drop to their knees. As they cough up sand, pours out of their body, filling this form, a form that has 4 hands now on each of their sides, 4 scimitars, large, spinning. Out of the 8 hands, 1 hand is holding a lamp up top. Large turban with a feather. You can barely make out the face as the sand moves back and forth. Hister, it is your turn.
Jesus Christ.
Did you make a Goro golem? Is this a Mortal Kombat themed episode?
Hister,
Yes. Risen from the sand.
risen from the sand, wounds healed back. You come back with a piece of information. You know this. It was told to you before. I'll message it to you again if you need to.
I've got an idea of what it is. Coughing.
Where's your notes now?
All right.
Nice.
I've got 2 sick kids, guys. I've got to break it here. I've got family to deal with now.
All right.
I would love to continue this fight, but you know, family comes first.
Bummer.
All right. That's where we'll have to kick it tonight then.
Sorry to cut it off at this point, but
No
away it
worries.
goes.
Dude,
All right.
family comes first, dude. Get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Get
I
it?
agree.
It was a good ending point for what could be still a long battle. You just got revived. Battle just changed dynamic, so
What an emotional roller coaster, man.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to die so many times.
You still might.
it ain't
Still
over.
might.
Chikios
might.
has me.
I
I
wanna
am
get you, Ruby.
fine. I feel confident. Chikios has me. Yeah, you were a shitty boyfriend.
Nah.
At least none of the others could fly.
Hey, I didn't have an out. Okay, you fell before I had opportunity to get you. So there. I'm getting blamed for something I had no control over. Sounds about right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Typical relationship.
Yeah.
See you,
Oh,
radio.
Love
See
you,
ya.
radio.
Radio.
Man,
Well,
keep putting
I
us in
will-
these death situations. Why can't we just trounce someone sometime?
Where's our infinity gauntlet? You know?
Where's
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't be back till at least I play the casino next week, 6 to 10. So
It'll be okay. We can
Totally
ride
fine.
off. We can ride off Barneson.
Choked on a chorizo or something. I don't know.
No. We can take care of Barneson just fine.
Choked on a chorizo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude.
So
I only play the
Oh,
sad
my
music
goodness.
for radio, not being able to play this thing out.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
I don't like your music. I hear
Poor
it and
guy.
I'm like, nope,
Oh man.
nope.
You know what, Captain? What would
Poor
be great is when when somebody dies, you just turn off the camera.
Just
Oh my
boom.
gosh.
my god.
That would be awful. That
hey,
would be
Mercer, when they die on Critical Role, Mercer makes them get up from the table and go.
Yeah,
into
they
the
have to
other room.
leave.
Wow.
Crap.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's dramatic.
Crazy.
Get it though.
Sorry, I'm a genius, Nord.
I wouldn't go that far. Ah, dang. Killed that one. I have to take
He
this
died.
out.
He
I'm
died
having
so
a
many
headache.
times.
Hey, Rob, just
He,
one
like,
day,
full
can we have a fun episode like at a carnival? Like
Some-
in either
Like an
Bro,
like an
Dark
Let us have
OVA,
some fun, okay?
like an anime OVA.
hey, whenever I
Day
do
at the beach.
whenever I do carnival episode and it's super fun, that's when everybody all comes in and goes, I had a shit day at work. Fuck, I don't want to do any of this. Fuck this. I hate this episode. That's what happens anytime I design anything. It's like, oh, this is super fun and playful, and everyone just
Nobody
shits all
died
over it.
today.
Yeah. Well,
No one has fun.
instead, I get your attention by killing you.
Well, you're not wrong.
No, you're
This is you
perfectly.
dead. Do you see?
Murder.
Perfectly capable encounters. Perfectly capable
Oh
encounters.
no.
A lot going on.
We're gonna finish this one. He's gonna be like, "Hey, all you had to do was like say the magic word, and they wouldn't have fought you."
I don't know. Reddy was pretty close. He was making an edge for it.
Yeah.
And you
I have some
guys
ideas.
didn't know that you had the first person that Barnson was gonna revive was going to unleash the portal. So that was the intended backup valve, because it's a hard encounter. There's a ton of people there, and it started to get scary when I started to roll hot. Not gonna lie, it
Yeah.
started to get a
You
little
were rolling
scary.
I mean,
Yeah, I rolled a little hot.
The first round, Ruby
Season
went
2
down,
starts
so-
next week.
Yeah, that was
Whole
cool.
new,
Yeah.
whole new characters.
Right from the beginning. At least I got a hit off before.
This is just the pilot.
You did a
died.
lot of damage to a lot of people quick.
I got first blood. I'll take
You
it.
definitely got first blood.
Yeah.
And then nothing else.
Yeah, for once again the tie-in for anybody that watches on Wednesday night, you got to see a little piece of multi-armed scimitars.
Yeah. Also,
Mhm.
these hero points. How do these work?
Yeah. Explain that to it. I was just curious.
Like, is it
They're your point to use.
We just
is it a point or an action?
No,
Like,
it's
obviously, it's not worth like
it's-
1 point.
No, it's a point for you to do something heroic. And
So
I like
out of the
it
ordinary.
because you don't know what it does. It's gonna be something that rises up within you naturally. You're gonna go, I want to use this to try to do something above and beyond what I can do. And I've designed that in this campaign for you to try to find that inner hero within your character and not just tell you, hey, you can use this, because you're learning.
yeah.
Okay.
What is it? You
All right.
want to do something, someone's going to do something heroic for the first time, and that's going to,
So trying to
Spurn
find that
that.
character motivation.
yeah,
that right
it's
moment
yeah,
where
it's
they're
going to be
like,
that right
okay.
moment when it's something I need to do desperately.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was trying to weigh like how it's used. Okay.
So in most times in other campaigns, try to cast 2 spells in the same round. How do I muster up the courage for an attack that I don't even have? So I attack like 3 times.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Okay.
It's a fun I'm putting it all on the table kind of multiplier. And great, hey, by the way, Tyson, great healing, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you
We're
were on
looking
point.
dire
That
straits,
was-
dude.
And it's not
Lucky.
fun. I have all these other cool spells. I'm like, oh, I can do this. Oh, nope. Ruby
Heal.
just died. Oh, nope.
It
History
wasn't
just
on
died.
purpose.
That's why I like to run healer, because it's something that I enjoy and helps balance encounters. But largely for a PC, it definitely limits your fun a lot of times, because your role needs to be the 3 spells that you have to try to keep them afloat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry to
Deathstrokes.
keep
Valis apparently died with hero points because we didn't hear about him until tonight in this campaign.
You weren't heroic enough for them at all.
Right. Well, you know, he's a filthy
Yeah.
pirate, so
Yeah, he's a
not
filthy
really a hero-
pirate.
not the hero type.
Ah,
Our boy's gonna help him build a casino or something.
Yeah. Yeah, super fun episode. I'm excited for you to fight this avatar in the clouds.
Yeah.
So
The
it's-
same
Still haven't taken.
avatar.
I haven't taken 1 HP of damage yet.
Emery, much like the kid at the lunch table, has also not been talked to or attacked. Actually, I've tried. I just
Right.
haven't. I think I missed.
Well, I
interesting.
cast shield twice.
I've missed
Yeah.
you like 4 or 5 times. I've tried to do damage
Yeah.
to you.
Damn.
Yeah,
The
you
most
either missed outright or I
exhausted.
cast shield.
Well, I've done my job. We cast a story. I feared in this episode that you would know that this was Chikios's return, and
Yeah.
I was surprised when I started to open up the portal that wasn't the case. So I'm glad that I did my job.
I kind of
That
felt that
portal
was what was
took
happening with the
forever to
portal, but
open.
I didn't
was
know for
so
sure.
worried.
Portal had to be triggered. Portal had to be triggered
Okay.
by something, And Chikios's last words is that he would return when
Also,
we're
his
dying?
exact word. No, his exact words when shit, I can't remember his goddamn last words. It's my own character. It's not when I was
Don't
ready.
drop
It's
the
not
soap.
not
He had
when
a
he
real
was ready.
Gandalf moment.
so
Yeah, he did get to have his Gandalf moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I didn't know you would be falling by the side. I didn't know you would retreat back. That was only because of your own movement. I was like, yeah, I'm chucking
I
you.
know. Well, I wanted to actually use my cantrip and try not to actually hurt Mudcat in the process. Just use Thunderclap. Because I was running out of slot spells.
I would have used Ice Knife a long time ago if you guys weren't standing so close to everybody.
I need to stand
know,
close to
that's
some
why I
of
was
them.
I know, but like it just was unfortunate because I could have like used Ice Knife 3 times and
I'll be honest though, Ruby, you probably saved somebody's life by doing that. Because if they'd had a chance, that would have been 4. By them running up and one using the help action and the other actually grabbing you to throw you, that
Yeah.
absorbed 4 separate rolls. Like
Okay.
it took a ton to throw you, so they could have killed somebody with that.
Well, they almost killed me with that.
I just try to come in to break the tension with stupid comedic relief.
That was well
It is
timed.
great.
I thought that was really necessary.
Yeah.
Is there, I'm curious, is there any way that we could have not fought those guys?
100%.
God damn it.
100% avoidable encounter.
If I just, they hated
that's what
me.
I figured.
Maybe I
100
just
Is this
left.
Is this something that I know?
100% avoidable encounter.
God damn
Is it something that I know? Potentially.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay. I had some thoughts going through of some of the things that you said.
Radio read too much.
Okay.
Now I'm really confused.
He looked at the manual.
Yeah. And he inferred something that was not. Is my guess.
He put lore into his character from reading the manual, and when he did that, it was an untenable situation.
God damn it, Radio.
He
Also,
We could have just played stupid.
he read way far into it.
Yeah.
He read way too far into it, and I punished him for it.
That's fair, though.
You think you're
Trying
gonna
to look
fucking
ahead
meta
and
game
use that-
here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to meta. Yeah. Right.
That's fair. You have
He
that
read
right.
he read too far into it and built it in his story, which was cool, and I dug it. And I got to riff off of it, but then there was a situation then he couldn't get out of, because if he would have made the rest of you kneel and
Ugh.
played the
respect,
part,
I
he
think.
could have, but he wasn't willing to.
Yeah.
So I put it on his onus then, once he did. It wasn't a blanket, oh, I'm gonna fuck you for knowing too much. Nah, not the case. He was going to have to make a significant character choice, and I placed that for him, and he did not. That's when the aggression occurred between you and Nightcock, anyone else. They were willing to respect him and honor him, but the rest of you were gonna have to get treated like shit in it. If he would have done it, you could have avoided
To
it.
sacrifice his
I mean-
family.
Mm-hmm.
If
I mean-
if a lemon drop didn't ease the tension, then what would?
What would?
A good
It was a whole skin of lemon drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Also, Captain, don't know if you saw that chat, which is amazing. Just natural numbers tonight put us in that top 10 directories on Mixer, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
love.
Let's
is-
go.
We had that chat.
Yeah.
After
you for
Channel
being
1 left and
supportive.
everything, we had like, I think I put a
Yeah.
screenshot. We were like over 500.
It was amazing.
Let's
directory.
go.
Damn.
Oh my god, it's so good
Love
for
is
D&D
real,
on
chat.
Mixer,
Thank
man.
you. Yep.
Top 2 lines of games.
Yep. That's great. That's amazing.
For D&D, man.
Dude.
For
Take
D&D. Appreciate y'all, man. I gotta start like just saving chat logs, because I would love to see the rest of like dialogue from the fucking episode, man.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
mostly
I
Naruto
miss so
spoilers.
much chat.
Yeah.
tonight because I was just reading spells. It's like I don't know what the fuck I can do. So
I read a lot of chat tonight.
line for line of spells.
I was very overwhelmed. This was good though.
Well, tomorrow night shenanigans with something Borderlands. I don't know.
Oh,
Not
you guys been playing
not
Borderlands?
another night
I
of
Yeah.
did a night off.
devastating D&D
I played
I-
Borderlands 2 yesterday.
Oh, did you?
noise.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got a full day of a competition tomorrow, so I need to head off.
I gotta help my brother-in-law move in 3.5 hours. So
Look at us. We're having so much fun.
Who
You're
needs
lifting,
sleep?
I'm lifting.
Alright.
It's great.
I'm gonna
Hey,
sleep till the
on
end.
I
on
got half
that
a pint glass full of whiskey left.
on that note, we'll go ahead and wave goodbye to the VOD. Love you guys.
love you guys. Thank you so much.
Be good to each other.
Yay.
Thank you. Mwah.
Deuces.
We'll see you next Friday.
I will
Tune
not.
in Sunday, 1 p.m. CST. Neon Regimes, baby. Hey,
Yeah, but
You guys don't do it
I'm
right.
ready to do it.